Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you for the World Cup. Let's go. Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. Let's be having you. How are we all doing? Argentina expected to smash them up, obviously, and win. Heavy favourites. One of the favourites for the tournament, in fact. So we're expecting a drubbing here. One thing there that we will note is there's two Martinez's playing in the side today, none of which is Lissandro. So that's a big cash. But either way, how you doing, guys? Thank you for getting in here. We've got a few legends in here this morning. It's an early one, isn't it? What's going on here? The time is obscene. But either way, hello there, biggest fan of CR7. How's it going? Ruddy can't game. How goes it, dude? Yes, lad. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. He says game is at 5 a.m. for me. You what? You're up at 5 a.m.? Jimmy Jones, how you doing, Jimmy Jones? Get in there, my son. And Merrick Galord says, I'm up at 5 a.m. watching the game as well. You're mental, Merrick. But fair play to you, that's bloody awesome. That's commitment, my son. Marty J, what's going on? He says 9 p.m. in Sydney, Australia. How you doing there, Marty, my man? Get in there. G'day from down under, bro. Matty Gwynner, how you doing, bud? Jimmy Jones, yes. And sub to Flying Pig United says 4 games in a row almost. Strap yourselves in. Indeed. We got 4 games today, dude. 4 games, 4 watch-alongs. We're going in raw on all of them. We got Denmark versus Tunisia coming up after this one, guys. We're just soaking it up. Soaking up the World Cup vibes, soaking up the ambiance, you know? So, should be a fun day. Oh, what's going on with that sideburn, mate? It's twisting like a little piggy's tail. But anyway, I've not been up too long, guys. Just waking up. The game's about to kick off. We're just literally on here just in time for it. So, thank you for joining us, everyone. Good morning. Please do smash that like button at the start of this stream. Drop a thumbs up on it and also share it around on social media. Give it a cheeky little retweet. You know the drill. The game has got underway then, guys. Saudi Arabia kick us off. Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. Probably expecting quite a performance from Argentina today, bearing in mind the opposition. Predictions for the game then, everyone. Let's get your score predictions in there. I'm going for, to be honest, I'm going for 5-0 to Argentina. I think they're going to drub them up. Let's see, but going 5-0. We beat Iran 6-2 yesterday. I'm feeling like Argentina going to wipe the floor with Saudi Arabia. So we'll see. 5-0 I'm going for, guys. Get your predictions in there. Hey, what's happening there, Madhouse? I'll be popping in and out, Piggy. Good to see you, Madhouse. Hope you're good, my friend. Big Dog Batchy, how are you doing this morning also? Hey, DW, thank you for getting in from Canada, lad. I haven't had any breakfast yet, Mighty J, man. I'm starving, mate. So, nothing yet, bro, but afterwards, after this, we'll get some noshing. You what? You know what I mean. Matt Quinner says 8-0 Argentina. Go on, my son. 7-0 Argentina, says Madhouse. DW says good prediction. Hey, no worries, Big Dog Batchy, you bloody legend. Oh, no problemo, man. Just enjoy the show, lad, and don't worry about things like silly things like that, my friend. Great to have you here. Kingslayer, what's happening, Kingslayer? You legend as well. So we're all feeling pretty confident that Argentina will probably smash them to bits. Just hoping for a good game. There's a couple of poor ones yesterday, if you ask me. Bit of a shit World Cup so far, if you ask me, but you know. No, it's okay. Look, Wales obviously did well to get back into it at the end. Almost could have stolen it at the end of that one. And the Netherlands did well, capping off that game. Oh, it's a chance for Argentina. What a save! What a save by the Saudi Arabia goalkeeper, Alois. Oh, Messi with the shot, guys. It's a wicked save down low to his right. Cat-like reflexes from Alois there in the Saudi Arabia goal. What a save! Messi almost makes it 1-0 straight away to Argentina there with his left boot as customary. And it's just looking for the placement in the bottom corner. But what a save that is, guys, for Saudi Arabia. Gets down low. Alois with the save with his right palm, palms it away. Great save. 4-0 Argentina, says Merrick Galord. 4-0, says Big Dog Batchy. Jimmy Jones says the front four of Argentina are 128 years old. Yeah, okay, but they are very, very good, though. I mean, let's just have a look at their front four. You got, well, I wouldn't even say that, actually, because Lautaro Martinez is not that old, is he? Gomez, Villas, and also Messi and Di Maria there. Gomez, fucking Villaverde, I mean. And also DePaul, Paredes behind him. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they've got a good team, Argentina. They have. I don't know too much about Molina, to be honest, overall, but Romero, Otamendi at the back's interesting, Tagliafico. You know, they've got a decent sort of looking team, good goalkeeper, and then Messi. Messi's the X factor, isn't it, for them? Big Dog Batchy reckons 4-0 to Saudi Arabia. You what? Put a bet on that one, my son. Front four, yeah. Oh, Saudi Arabian goalkeeper about to get a hell of a training session. He'll be elite by the end of the 90 minutes, says Matty Gwinnett. There you go. Could be Man United's next backup, mate. Seeing as we like to just buy backup goalkeepers for no apparent reason whatsoever. Right, Argentina now. Come down the right side. There's going to be a foul committed there in the centre circle on Lautaro Martinez, and that is going to be a free kick against Saudi Arabia for Argentina. Slide tackle in there, studs up. It's more of a 50-50 challenge. Martinez has also got his studs up. Harsh decision. That's a 50-50 right there if ever I've seen one. Good morning, Paul Holland. How you doing, bud? So, I don't know if you saw, guys, but there's been official attendances released by Qatar, I guess, or FIFA or whatever. There's been official attendances released for the game so far. And I don't know if you've seen, but the official attendances that they've given out are actually higher than the actual total capacity of the stadiums. And we know that the stadiums were like half empty anyway. So, what a bunch of lying bastards. You know what I mean? I just think the people are stupid. Why would you even lie about that? You know? At least inflate it by a reasonable amount. Just by a realistic amount. A few thousand or something. But not higher than the actual stadium capacity. Yeah, I know, Ronnie Dodge, our boy the Butcher's on the bench. I know, mate. I know. I find that hard to believe, but there you go. I mean, he has been in sensational form for Manchester United, and what a beast. I mean, Otamendi is a very good defender. Romero's good, but maybe we're biased, but I would definitely have Martinez in there. Smash a one if you think that Lisandro Martinez is good enough to be started in this Argentina side. I think definitely. Guy's an absolute butcher and a tenacious beast. Can't really fault him this season for Manchester United. You can fault a lot of other players, but you can't really fault him. He's been awesome. Pablo Jones is predicting a 4-0 Saudi win. Paul Holland's loving it. Gutted our boy. Oh, yeah, I read that, didn't I? Sub 2 says, all I've seen is empty seats. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Actually taking a mick. The world should have boycotted this World Cup, to be honest, says Big Dog Batchy. I feel you. It is a pretty gash World Cup. I mean, with the issues that they have with the migrant workers dying and lots of people dying building the stadiums and stuff like that. Saw one comment earlier, actually, that said that the attendances are inflated because they're including all the dead bodies that are buried under the bloody stadium, which is a bit of a, but to be fair, it's pretty sickening when you think about people losing their lives. I mean, if you ask me, if one person dies, if one human being loses their life for the sake of building a freaking stadium for a World Cup to be hosted in, then that's one person too many. You know, that's honestly what I believe. And okay, you're always going to have accidents and things like that, but when it comes to health and safety, when it comes to human rights, when it comes to, exploitation, I don't think this World Cup is a good advertisement for that at all. It's an absolute shit show, my friends. But anyway, I just don't get it. There's no justice in the world, my friends. There's no justice in the world. Oh, dear. Good team, but their last World Cup, says Jimmy Jones. Should be captain, says Matt Gwinnett. Yeah, Alessandro the Butcher, an absolute beast. Mark Ogden was in the FIFA village near Argentina game at 11 a.m. It's a ghost town. He said he couldn't see anyone. That's mad, isn't it? Sub 2. What the hell? What's going on there? Jagon Ent, he puts a 1 in there as well. Thinks Martinez should be playing. Pablo says, I'm not bothered about he's not playing. I don't want him to be injured. Fair play, Will. I mean, I think it would be good for him to be featuring in Argentina's run to the latter stages and get that experience and playing in the World Cup. And, I do think it would be good for him, but I hear you, though. I mean, obviously he's not going to get injured if he sat on the bench. Oh, shit. They're checking for a possible penalty here, guys. What's happening? Let's just have a look at this. They're checking the VAR. Oh, dear. So, we've got a Saudi player just climbing all over the... There, all over the back of Paredes, I think it is. It's hard to see. But, I think it's Paredes. He's just climbing all over the back of him. And basically... It could be a penalty here, guys. Referee's going to give a pen, I reckon. He's given the pen! It's a fucking stitch up for Saudi! Come on, that's a soft one, lad. He's kind of climbing over him, but he's gone down like a sack of shit. The penalty's been awarded, guys. It's a fucking shit show. I reckon that's bullshit, mate. That referee was well happy to give that pen, mate, as well. What a fucking D-bag. Let's just have a look at this. So the free kick comes in. Let's just see if this is a penalty on... He's been pushed in the back for a start, matey boy there. Oh, okay, hang on. They're seeing if there's... What's going on, man? What? What the fuck's happened? What's going on there? Paul Holland says he thinks he's resting him for the games. Oh, fair play, my son. Well, we'll see about that. By the way, guys, we've got 18 likes on the stream. Keep smashing that thumbs up button if you're getting in it. Let's get 50 likes on the stream. And also share it around on social media, on Twitter and the like. And get yourself subscribed to the channel if you're new also. But it's about to kick off there. There's a penalty. Messi's going to step up and take this one. I know, Andrew Cos. How much extra time are you going to get, eh? Right, okay. Lionel Messi then. Lionel Messi for Argentina. Is he going to bag this one for them? Alois has already made a very good save. Alois up against Lionel Messi. Come on, Alois. Come on, Alois, my son. Lionel Messi takes his run up and he's just nonchalantly slotted in the bottom left-hand corner. It's an absolute piss take of a penalty, guys. He's made the keeper go the other way and he's just so slowly slotted it away. It's Lionel Messi with the goal, my friends. Lionel Messi gives Argentina the 1-0 lead here in Qatar, guys. 1-0 to Argentina. There you go. The updated score is on the screen. And I think that was a bit of a soft pen, a bit of a gash pen to give away there, guys. I feel like there was a Saudi player who was pushed in the back as well by an Argentina player. And at some point, it's a good penalty, obviously. Jocelyn's fine, but he's hugging him. I mean, what do you reckon, guys? Pen or no pen? It's a soft one, if you ask me. Because of also what else was happening. What a joke, says just some bloke. Ronnie Dodge says, I'd rather Martinez not to play, to be honest, our best centre-back. Well, fair play, it would protect him, I guess. What I would do to have an Argentina versus England final, that would be immense there, Ronnie. Leo Messi's done the business, guys. It's 1-0. So interesting game coming up next, guys, as well, with Christian Eriksen getting involved, man, for Denmark. It's good to see how these guys are going to get on. Hopefully, like a couple of you have said in the chat, they do stay fit, because it's the last thing we need is to get one of our better players or any of our players injured, of course, before they come back. No pen, says just some bloke. Soft one, if you ask me. Messi gets the golden boot today. Today, I mean, that's a good question, mate. Really, really good point, actually. This is going to determine, I guess, this game, if they win 6, 7, 8-0 or something crazy like that. And Messi bags a hatful, and even more, then, yeah, good shout. He's definitely going to be in contention for it, yeah. This is the sort of game that they could win 7-0 as well, if they're really, really good. Damn, it's early today, folks. Varane ball tonight. Yeah, Ronnie Dodge will be watching that one as well. France getting in there. Raw against Australia later. Good morning, Fitness Balance. Welcome in the stream, guy. How you doing? Good to see you. Feeling balanced this morning? Big Dog Batchy comments gutted about the US-Wales game. United States outplayed them, just gave up a completely unnecessary penalty anyway. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, Big Dog Batchy, to be fair. First half, I must admit, the US absolutely outplayed Wales. But as the second half went on, I don't know, Wales definitely got back into it and started playing decent stuff and almost could have stolen it at the end there. So I think if draw was probably a fair result, but the US were definitely superior in the first half. Madhouse says Messi v Ronaldo. How many career World Cup goals? That's a good question. I don't know who's got the most, but I would imagine Messi's probably got more because, well, Argentina may have progressed further in overall tournaments when I think about it, i.e. them getting to the 2014 final and losing it and things like that. So maybe he's got more, but don't know actually. Good question. It's all good, just some bloke. I didn't think so. Can't believe we got 6 goals past Iran yesterday. Argentina struggled against them in the past. Yeah, I know. I was expecting them to be really organised under Carlos Queiroz as well, and they just sort of weren't. So we battered them pretty well, dude. That was a really good start from England, yeah. Goes to show you there's a lot of quality and depth up there with players like Grealish, Rashford, Foden coming off the bench. So there's decent quality up there. You know, could definitely score goals. Big Dog Batchy says very questionable officiating against us as well. Naif Alanazi says just like Harry Maguire defending. Oh, yeah. I mean, he wasn't terrible in the game, but that one moment where Taremi scored, he was pretty gash. Very, yeah, if this was the Saudi League, then Saudi Arabia will win because they can chop their opponents to pieces, says Matty Gwinnett. Bloody hell, he's getting in there raw, son. Fucking hell. For a lot of our players, it's their first World Cup, says Ronnie Dodge. Yeah. True, it's a good young team. You're right, it's a young team. Big Dog Batches, I can't believe Berhalter left out Peacock for the roster and didn't play Gio Reyna against Wales. We should have been 3-0 up in the first half. Yeah, they did seem to just ease off in the second half. I definitely think they got their second half tactics a little bit wrong, the US, because they were all over them. They could have just, like, kept going, but they seemed to ease off a little bit, so bit gash, really, mate. But look, points not a bad result. You've just got to beat Iran, obviously, and then you're gonna get battered by England, of course. But you know, that's all you got to do is just beat Iran. Yeah, Marty J. Di Maria the Snake. Sub to Flying Pig United says that went from 0 to 100 real fast. Chris Craig, what's happening? Says morning, Piggy. How are we today? Not too bad, mate. Little bit melted. Just waking up here, really. This is so early, isn't it? It's horrendously early. Can't imagine if we go for how much players that could be linked to United, how much the price goes up, says Ronnie Dodge. True, like if Gakpo has a very good World Cup, they expect us to have to pay a lot more for him. Oh, that's Gash Matty Gwinnett, lad. That is Guff, lad. 144p. It's probably the best way to watch it, mate. Oh, go on then, Saudi Arabia. Ball over to the back stick. Come on, Saudi Arabia. I mean, I don't really want Saudi Arabia to win because of, like, the human rights issues and things like that that's being discussed. In fact, mate, I've never actually known. If you ever, I mean, okay, look, football and politics, do we really? I guess this is the most ever that we're going to talk about football and politics together for this World Cup because it does pose and raise a lot of questions, right? But did you see the ITV coverage before the game started, right? Who's seen it? Smash a 1 if you were watching the ITV coverage. The whole thing, I'm not even joking, but the whole thing was just about how bad Saudi Arabia and Qatar's human rights is, right? It wasn't even about the football, mate. I'm not even joking. If you watched it, did you watch it? I mean, okay, fair enough. They're highlighting the issues and all that sort of stuff. This is on ITV. We're here to watch the fucking football, my son. But, no. I think it's good. But the whole thing was just about that. It was a big political agenda as a pre-match show. It was quite interesting to watch because the ITV just went in there raw on Saudi Arabia and Qatar and stuff, and Graham Souness and Roy Keane. Mate, to be fair, I agree with everything that Roy Keane and Graham Souness said, but it was just a complete, like, they even had a VT package going back about a woman who was abused and tortured and stuff like this in the fucking football program, guys. It was mental. I just said it was mental. Anyway, pretty mental. Mahesh K, how you doing, Mahesh? Says youngsters bring enterprise, old bags bring scars. Well, you need a good mixture of experience and youth, but I agree, youth is a powerful commodity in the sense of, you know, the exuberance, maybe the lack of fear in some ways, the wanting to prove yourself, all that kind of stuff. Youth is a very valuable thing. Go on then, Saudi Arabia. They've got an opportunity here. Saudi's coming back at Argentina here. Go on, boys. just because they're the underdogs, that's all. Be good to see Argentina get smashed by Saudi, wouldn't it? Oh, they're Saudi in behind, are they? Go on, my son. Go on. Saudi playing all right, you know. They're actually playing all right. Bang it in there, son. Go on. Oh, and the ball comes in, but it's beaten away by Argentina. Saudi have got Argentina hemmed in. Oh, no, loose pass from their centre-back. And now Argentina come out and they're on. He's offside. 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 He's gone for it. And he's shot over the top of the crossbar. He's fucking offside, ref. Yeah, definitely. Offside flag's gone up. Just some blokes that don't know if you heard, but FIFA have issued a directive to refs and VAR to be harsh on pushing and putting in the box. Fucking hell, they want a shitload of pens and goals, I guess. Ronnie says, even if we have a good World Cup, Maguire is still not first choice centre-back. No, I agree. Maguire should be sold ASAP. Matt Gwyneth says, Pig, I don't watch the ITV coverage because they're awful. Remember the Adrian Charles days? Worst commentary ever. Oh, yeah, Adrian Charles. I do remember that guff. Danish Plays, how you doing there, bro? He says, please show the match. I can't show the match, unfortunately, bud. This is just a watch-along. I don't have the rights. ITV have got the rights to show this game. I would get banned if I showed this game, bud. Ronnie says, I feel Eric will want Harry and Fred gone in the summer. Okay, let's ask the chat, guys. Do you think Harry Maguire goes in the summer? Smash a 1 if you think he goes in the summer from Man United. Smash a 2 if you think he stays beyond the summer. Let me know. I honestly think it will be number 2, guys. He stays. I think he should go, absolutely. But I've got a feeling that we're getting stuck with that tonight. He's on huge money. Is anybody else going to go in and pay decent money for him, paying the sort of money we will? I think it's another Phil Jones situation. Another Phil Jones situation, guys. Chris Scragg says 1. Flying Pig and I mean that's me says 2. Just some bloke says they have had over 10 years to talk about human rights, only now to cry about it. Yeah, I know, and it shouldn't have been awarded to them then in the first place if all you're going to do is criticise what they're doing. And I'm saying there's a lot to criticise. There's a lot to criticise, but you've awarded it to them for fuck's sake. Well, not the BBC or whoever or ITV, but FIFA have awarded it to them. Pablo says, to me, Pig, it's obviously washed that the human rights were violated at this tournament, but the World Cup still brings a lot of positive feelings to me when it comes to football memories, so I'm still buzzing. Yeah, I feel you. Look, when I'm not going to not watch the World Cup because I love the World Cup. It only comes around once every 4 years. It's a special, magical thing that I've watched since ever I can remember. You know, the World Cup is just part of something to look forward to every 4 years, and when the World Cup finishes, it's gash. What I will say, though, already, and this isn't just me saying this because of what's going on, but I must admit that already this is my least enjoyable World Cup. Not because of the football, not because of the quality, but it's just tarnished already. But it's still the World Cup. It's still the World Cup, but it is my least enjoyable World Cup experience so far from what I can remember. It's early days, but doesn't seem like... just seems like there's a lot of issues caused by this one. Mutual ball, welcome in. Who would even want him, Pig? Good question. It's a very good question. Maybe a mid-table club, but would they pay big money? No. Would they pay big wages like he's on? Probably not. So, yeah, good shout. I'm watching it on ITV, Danish Plays in the UK, ITV1. Haven't Leicester been linked to Maguire? Well, that's a good shout, Chris Scragg. That'll probably be a good fit for him. Yeah, I mean, he came from Leicester. That's where we bought him from, so maybe they'd want him back. That's a good question. It's not on YouTube Danish, no. I don't think so. Ronnie says, on the bright side, Ronaldo should be gone in January, says Ronnie Dodge. There you go. I mean, a bright side. I don't know if I call it a bright side. It's a sad end to a great career and a great person who's contributed a lot to the club. However, his recent revelations and things that he said about Ten Hag and stuff just cannot be ignored. You've got to get rid and start with a new, fresh, team that's putting together. You can't have that. So, as much as I think he's a great player, yeah, he has shat the bed, mate, with his comments. Hey, Mickey Kramer, what's going on, my son? How you doing, Mickey Kramer? Oh, Argentina in behind 1-on-1. Messi's away here, guys. And he's done it, guys. It's 2-0 to Argentina and Lionel Messi with a brace. It's a lovely take by Messi. He's a fucking little bit. It's the offside flags up. Wanker. Get in. And the ball over the top is a good one. Messi just peels away his run. He's just offside. Just peels his run slightly too early. And he's just offside. And he's just offside. Have some of that, my son. Anyway, big up there, Moochable. Thank you, sir, for bigging me up there, bro. Feels weird to not be in the summertime. Yeah, I know. It's gash, big dog patch. I'm freezing my tits off. I've got a Stone Cold Steve Austin hoodie on right now. Guys, I'm fucking freezing. What's happened? Hey, what's going on, MSC Primary Reds? I know. I've got to get that sorted out, lad. I do, yeah. Vinny B. Chris Scragg says it's very sad end, but unfortunately he's as tarnished his legacy status as Chris Scragg. Mickey Kramer. Ronnie Dodge says, haha, offside. Where are you watching it, says Danish Plays. ITV1, UK TV. I know, Aiden Phoenix, disgusting. Guys, we just hit 30 likes. Get in there, my friends. Smash that like button. Help us boost up there on the algorithm. And also, it helps the channel. So drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new. And get in the chat and say hello. Don't be shy. Hate the winter time, says Aiden Feeney. It's the worst, bud. I want to go back to Spain soon. Lissandro Martinez is not playing Aiden Feeney. He's on the bench, bud. He's on the bench. It's a disgrace and a nonsense. Danish plays for the 7th time. I'm watching it on ITV in the UK, bud. John Anderson says it's on Peacock TV in the USA, though. Nice, nice. Haven't seen it in the FC Brummy Reds. Ronnie says, well, Messi is the GOAT. If Ronaldo is not great at this World Cup and can't see he's fallen, he needs help. Interesting, yes. I definitely wouldn't rule Ronaldo out. I expect him to have a good World Cup, to be honest, because he's that sort of shithouse. He'll just step up and it's his last World Cup. He's got the cojones, he's got the clutch ability. But to be fair, he also isn't the same Ronaldo this season and hasn't played that much and hasn't, when he has played, not played that well for Man United. So, good shout. He probably is not, I don't know, he can't be as good as he was previously. He's 37 now, but I still expect him to bag a bunch of goals and have a decent sort of run with Portugal. But we'll see. Steve Hall, how you doing there, Steve Hall? Good to see you. Good morning, bud. And Bond Servant, good morning to you, broski. Doesn't start for Argentina. They always go back for the experience. Oh, mistake by Argentina. Saudi Arabia with an opportunity, possibly. Oh, no, they've messed up. That's going to be a free kick. Anyway, Saudi Arabia give away a foul. That's going to be a free kick for Argentina at the back for Argentina. Yeah, Bond Servant says, doesn't start for Argentina. They always go for experience at the back. Well, fair enough. I still think it could be... He would be a great addition to their team, though, based on what he's done for us this year. But look, they've obviously got their ideas. Steve Hall, I hope you're doing well anyway, my friend. So they're just looking at this offside. The VAR's checking the offside for Messi's run. And his body is well and truly offside, but his feet are on, which is quite interesting. That was quite an interesting little graphic they had there with the feet and the body position and everything. You're watching it on FS1 in the United States, as Miracle Lord. That song's crap, says just some bloke. Is it guff, is it? I haven't listened to it. Matty Gwynner, yeah, he says, I don't know if it's complacency, but Argentina's organisation is awful. Yeah, I mean, you've actually seen Saudi Arabia once or twice pounce on a couple of mistakes from Argentina. And nearly get in. Ronnie Dodge says, hopefully he's good, but can't even score tap-ins for us. Not having much help, but that contract should be ripped up this week, hopefully, says Ronnie Dodge. Yeah, let's see what happens with Cristiano Ronaldo on that one. I wonder if they'll wait until the end of the World Cup or if they're going to do it in the next few days while he's at the World Cup. I don't know. It's an interesting one. You know there's a lot of people upstairs at United right now pulling their hair out about what to do about that situation. Like, what's the best way to deal with that? Let him sit around right on the bench to the end of the season, then let him go. Or... let him go now for free and let him maybe join one of our rivals or, you know, someone on a free transfer. You know, that's the problem. And just go and join somebody else. It means a marketing beast, obviously, and all that sort of stuff. It's like, who needs it? What if we just terminate his contract tomorrow and then he goes and signs for Man City? I mean, I don't think he would do that, but you just never know. It happens. You think, oh, it's impossible for these players to play for the biggest rivals, but it's not. Name me a few players who have played for the biggest rivals. There is a bunch. Luis Figo played for both Real Madrid and Barcelona. Think about that for a second. That's a heated rivalry right there. Oh shit! Chance for, oh, what a finish. It's an absolutely magic finish there by Martinez, guys. Lautaro Martinez with a dinked chipped finish over the top of the keeper. And that makes it 2-0 to Argentina. And there you go. That is a very raw one. That's a very raw finish there by Lautaro Martinez. A great player, of course. And, wow. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic finish by Lautaro Martinez, guys. He makes it 2-0. It's an absolute boss move. So, Argentina, little through ball. Messi's offside, but Lautaro Martinez is not. And he latches onto it and he just chips it over. It's a lovely finish. Gotta say, Lautaro Martinez with an excellent finish there, guys. 2-0 to Argentina. And everything for the Argentinians at the moment is sort of going to plan. This is what you expected to happen. And it is now 2-0. Martinez goal, says Mikhail Kramer. That was pretty raw. Get the butcher on, says Marty J. Would I sack off Ronaldo? I would, bond servant. Yeah, sadly I would. As much as I love Ronaldo, he clearly wants to leave now. And what's happened is probably unfixable with Ten Hag. This public interview and everything where he's talked about Ten Hag in a negative fashion, saying it's disrespect and all this stuff. You can't come back from that. So what's the other option? I mean, I would probably, just to be an absolute, you know, it's not my money. It's ruled out for offside, my friends. They checked the VAR, and Argentina's goal from Martinez is offside, my friend. Get in. Anyway, they're still winning. They're still winning, but 1-0. Come on, Saudi. 1-0. 1-0 there, guys. For oh yes. Ruled out for offside, then they checked the VAR. It was a nice chip, that Miracle Lord, but it doesn't count. It's 1-0 again, bro. Summer is going to be a fight for Bellingham. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of clubs going in for him, for sure. Saudi Arabia down the right. Go on, whip it in, my son. Saudi with a chance. Oh. Headed away well, though. Romero gets that one away. Doesn't really matter if CR7 goes to a rival. It will weaken them, says Fitness Banners. Not so sure about that, though. Could you imagine, like, I don't know, Haaland and Ronaldo up top? I'm not so sure if it would weaken them, man. I mean, Ronaldo scored 18 goals for us last season in the league. How many would he have scored if he went to that Man City side as their focal point? He would have scored a lot. Now, he's still awesome. I know he's not been good for us the last couple of months, but we can't write him off. You don't lose that ability, that quality, that tenacity overnight. Guys, the guy's one of the best players ever, mate. So he would be a good player for any team, if you ask me still. It's just whether or not these teams want to take a chance on a big ego who throws his toys out the pram and it costs a lot of money and stuff. It's not all positive when you sign a player like Ronaldo. And certainly at his age, there is risk and he's not as good as he was and all that kind of stuff. But he's still awesome, isn't he? Come on, he still will be awesome. I can't believe people think he's finished. He's crap now. He's done. He's had his time. He's like, I can't believe that. Because just last season, he was fucking epic. Just the season before that, he was fucking epic. Just the season before that, he was fucking epic. And I'm not just talking about in the leagues that he's playing in, but I mean for his country as well. Like, he's still doing the business. He's still doing the business. 2021, for instance, for Ronaldo, for Portugal, was absolutely mad. The achievements he had for Portugal, scoring a lot of goals and also breaking records and things like that. The guy's still awesome. He's just not good. I don't think he wants to be at Man United. He's not motivated properly, which is terrible. I don't think he's truly in it, is he? He's not hungry. He's not truly in it at Man United. He's not invested in the team. He's not invested in the competitions and stuff. He's not invested in the fact we can't win trophies at the moment. He's not invested, so therefore he's not the same player. But if he was invested in a different team, he'd still be an absolute boss for them, I think. Saudi Arabia with a set piece. Free kick in. Played to the back stick. Too close to the keeper. The keeper Martinez just grab us out, no problems. Big up Steve RFC. Big Dog says put Ronaldo on City. He's actually going to get the ball in favourable situations. Another offside. Argentina are born offside in this game, guys. There's so many balls going in behind. This time Angel Di Maria is offside. Dobby looking snake. He's offside, but so many offsides. Oh, that would be funny, Ronnie Dodge. If Cristiano Ronaldo goes to another team and gets benched, he'll do the same to them. Yeah, he will, but that would be funny, wouldn't it? Steve says only time people watch their teams at 10 a.m. is in the World Cup, or Americans watch their English team. Yeah, that's true, Steve. It's pretty rare. Referee and suspicious as Mahash K. I'd say that in general, overall the whole competition so far, yeah. Come on, Saudi Arabia. I just want to see Argentina on the ropes a little bit. Ball into the danger zone for Saudi Arabia. Cleared away, and they're just not quite having any joy in the final third. But they're trying. They're not doing too bad at all, Saudi Arabia, considering. And Yasser with a good slide challenge there for Saudi Arabia. Gets stuck in there. Big Dog Batchy says he's only ineffective because United are not good this season. I don't know. We've looked actually much better without Ronaldo in the team, though. When you think about those games where Martial's played or Rashford's played up there, we actually do play a lot better. So I'm not so sure if that's the reason or not. We seem to be a worse team with Ronaldo in the team and a better team with Ronaldo out the team at the moment. Yeah, that's an interesting one, Steve. Matty Gwyneth says Foden plus Haaland, Grealish plus Haaland, Alvarez plus Haaland, or Ronaldo plus Haaland. Man City would be cruel to sign him. Yeah, no, they're not going to sign him now. Now they've got Haaland, they're not going to sign him. They were talking about that, you know, for small money comparatively for a season, basically, before they got Haaland, and they're not going to do that now. But what about those shithouses Chelsea? I guess they could swoop in. Maybe it's the sort of shithouse move that I could see them trying to pull off. That would be awful. I'd hate to see Ronaldo play for a Premier League rival, to be honest. Even if he's not the same player as he is, it would just be a proper stab in the back. If he does that, though, he's literally just going to go from being still, even people consider him to be a United legend. If he went and played for Chelsea now, he'd be massively tarnished for Man United fans. Ronnie says, we're better off without him. I feel he slows our press. Maybe he does that on purpose. Maybe you've got to play a certain way. That's the thing. It's not about him necessarily trying to do that. It's just that he's not really a pressing player with the legs like a Rashford or something like that, who's really going to be able to get about to that degree at 37 years of age anymore. And he should be somebody that's sort of playing on the last man, fox in the box type. You know, he can still move about a bit, but he's got to be sticking on the last man. You've got to be feeding him, balls in behind. Oh, hang on, chance for Argentina here. Oh, it's a great take this time by Martinez. And he will not be denied, and the offside flag is up. This is fucking hilarious, mate. That's 3 times in a row, Argentina. They're always offside. It's their own fault, though. Look, why can't he? That's piss poor from Martinez and also Messi. They've got to communicate better than that, guys. And Martinez can see down the line. He can see he's offside. It's a fucking awful time run by Lautaro Martinez. They are born offside, these Argentines. They can't fucking stay onside and save their lives. Yeah, Dean M says offside galore. They've had the ball in the back of the net 3 times, but they're just offside on each of them. Offside galore. Interesting Big Dog Batch. He says, personally, I believe the results with Ronaldo are just fool's gold. No proof they couldn't have won those games with him in the team. Well, yeah, fair enough. You're right. But we don't look good, though, as good with him in the team. It's not like we look fantastic without him either, but I think we just did look better as a team. At Chelsea, he can still get a good wage, says Mikhail Kramer. Yeah, true. And he will also be playing for probably, let's face it, probably the biggest team. And I hate to say this about Chelsea, but probably the biggest team that he could play for, other than, you know, Man United right now, from who actually wants him. Because doesn't seem Bayern Munich want him. Doesn't seem like Real or anybody would want him over there. Doesn't really seem like any of the top European teams want him. But Chelsea, you know, well, they won the Champions League a couple of seasons ago, so they are a good European team, and they're in the Champions League, etc. So you would think that would interest Ronaldo, apart from the rivalry thing with Man United. You would think that would interest him. Mickey says Napoli or Sporting can't pay as much as Chelsea. Yeah, true. Chelsea's definitely bigger than Napoli or Sporting in terms of their ability to win things as well, especially in Europe, but also, I guess, domestically too. Sporting and Napoli, I guess they're just as likely to win their leagues, but you know what I mean, the Premier League, Chelsea, they could do well. Nice one, MFC Brummy Reds. Pablo says, man, I wish Norway and Sweden were in this World Cup. Yeah, it's interesting. There's no Italy either. It's quite interesting, isn't it? I wonder if Haaland will be able to ever help Norway, you know, get qualified for one of these bad boys. Because he's at a bit of a... It's a shame, isn't it, when you've got a player who's clearly one of the best players in the world, but he plays for a nation that's just not good enough to qualify. It's tough. I mean, they're not that they're not good enough to qualify. They could be there easily, but they haven't qualified, have they? So, you know, it's a shame that, but never mind. Yeah, I agree, Mahesh K. He's become a whiner. It's not good for the team. That's what it comes down to. It's just not good for the team. How do you think Lissandro's fit into the team, says Chris Scragg? Lissandro Martinez into Man United's team? Very well, mate. Guy's an absolute, just a boss, isn't he? The butcher who puts in this full-blooded performances, proper committed beast. Love him. Thugger says, what happened to the bath bag makeshift hair loopy thing? I had to chuck it in the end, Thugger 007. It was growing a second head. I've now just got a new one in. I bought some new ones, bud. Matt Gwynner says, why is everyone creaming over Haaland anyway? Haven't they seen Luis Suarez over the last decade? Who would you say is the most complete number 9? Haaland looks shy compared to Suarez even now. I mean, Luis Suarez is one of the best talents in terms of goal scoring and just forward players over the last generation. He is literally one of the best. But the thing is that Haaland is not. You can't really compare the two. That's just kind of silly, because what you got to do is go and compare Luis Suarez at the age of Haaland to Haaland at the age of Haaland. You can't compare Haaland to somebody who's had an amazing career and is finishing his career and is near the end of his career. You can't do that. That's just silliness. You've got to compare him when they're the same age. And actually, if you compare Haaland to Luis Suarez when they're young, I mean, Luis Suarez is playing for like fucking FC Groningen and shit like this. Do you know what I mean? In Holland. And, you know, like, let's get a bit of perspective. He's fucking awesome, obviously. And he's come up through the ranks, and when he was at Liverpool, he's amazing. Probably put in the individual best season I've ever seen from a player, actually, in one, or certainly one of them. That season where he was banned for the first 8 games or whatever, and he came in and still managed to score 30 goals with 8 games less than everybody else. That was a ridiculous season from him. Probably one of the best seasons I've ever seen from anybody in the Premier League, to be fair. But he also, you know, you've got to allow the progression to take place for Haaland first, because he's young. Haaland is only what? Let's have a look. 20, how old is he? I think he's only 23, isn't he? How old is he? He's 22. He's 22. So he's 22, mate. Considering he's 22, fucking hell, his trajectory is going like this, mate. Like, and if you actually look at this, Haaland transfer Argentina. Haaland Champions League goals tally. He's on 28, right? Suarez Champions League tally. He's obviously one of the highest ever. But, let's have a look. 28 goals already in the Champions League. He's 22. Luis Suarez goals. Luis Suarez has. I don't know why I can't find this, guys, but it's very annoying. I can't. Is it 67? 67 goals. Okay, think about that for a second. Luis Suarez has 67 Champions League goals. Pretty awesome, really. Yeah, pretty awesome. Going back from 2010 for Ajax all the way up to Atletico Madrid in 2021. 67 goals. Haaland's 22. He's already got 28. That's pretty fucking mad when you think about it. That is pretty mad. And I don't want to praise Haaland. He's a Man City scummer. I'm just saying, you know, speaking objectively, he's doing, for somebody who's 22, he's doing about as good as he possibly could be for somebody who's showing signs of, you know, being great. But there you go. Yeah, Bond Servant says 2 different strikers. Suarez could do it, or Haaland more of a traditional number 9. Well, I mean, okay, but still, though, goal scoring's goal scoring, isn't it? James Flint says, morning, Piggy. Kudos for the early start watching on. You go to a lot of effort for your subscribers, man. I'm glad your channel was blowing up. You deserve it. I hope you have a top holiday. Thank you, James Flint, you bloody legend. Blowing up. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. You're an absolute legend. Appreciate you, dude. That's very kind of you. This channel's blowing up, he says. Well, I wouldn't say that, but thank you very much, you bloody legend. Get in there, James Flint. Manchester United main sponsor could pull out. Yeah, I saw something about that. Noah Theodorossi about Team Viewer. Definitely Ronnie Dodge. Beast on the pitch. Nice go off it. Right, let's catch up with the chat, guys. Sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. Yeah, Matty Gwynn. No, listen, I think Luis Suarez is one of the best players of all time, to be fair. And I hate to say it because he's an absolute scumbag. But he is awesome. He's one of the best. He's in the top 5 forward players in the last 10 years for me. Definitely. Top 5 forwards in the last 10 years. Definitely for me. So, I'm not saying he's not a great player. I'm just saying if you look at what Luis Suarez had done up to 22, and then you look at what Haaland had done up to 22, I mean, put it this way, right? So, I believe 2010 was Luis Suarez's first season in the Champions League where he's playing for Ajax. That's what this says in front of me here anyway. And his age right now is 35. So you do the math. When he was 24, he was playing in his first Champions League season. When he was 24. Haaland has already got 28 Champions League goals And he's 22. Saudi Arabia now with an opportunity, but they've put that one as going to be a throw-in for Saudi Arabia near Argentina's corner flag. Mahesh says, Piggy, don't you think modern successful teams are more into attacking football rather than defending, says Mahesh K. Maybe more so, yeah. If you think about like the 90s, there was a lot of teams based on just real defenders and a lot of teams winning 1-0 and stuff like that. So maybe more so, but still, there's a lot of teams who just like, I mean, I guess. I guess there was a lot more emphasis on defending back in the 90s and stuff, I suppose. Defenders were just better in the 90s as well. MUFC Premier says, makes you laugh they don't allow alcohol in this World Cup, and when you get the man of the match, it's awarded by Budweiser. Is it really? You're joking me. Is that not to do with like the ITV man of the match, though? Is that not the ITV man of the match? It's not Qatar's man of the match, is it? Or FIFA's man of the match? Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it's just ITV's man of the match. Probably not. Probably hasn't got the Nashers, to be fair, Mahesh K. Haaland's great talent, but he has got depth to come back from a sticky patch, says Chris Cragg. Oh, well, I think he's going to be very good. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think he's going to have a tremendous career. And I think he will score more goals than Luis Suarez has done in his career. That's a bold claim, but I think he will. If you look at who he's playing for now, Man City, I think he will score. He won't do as well internationally, no, because, well, Uruguay are obviously a good team at World Cups and things like that, and he's done well with them at major tournaments. Norway are not going to be anywhere near capable of getting as far. So, but from a club point of view, I think he'll score more goals than Suarez over his career. Bold statement. Maybe a bold statement, but he's already scored a ridiculous amount. Worst World Cup so far, says Pablo. Yeah, I agree. This is a bit of a shoddy performance by Argentina. To be fair, guys, I mean, Saudi Arabia have been in this game 5 minutes at a time. What the fuck's the matter with you guys? Why do they do this? They've got so much at a time on. This is actually a short one as well, like 5 minutes at a time. There's not been 5 minutes of added time in this one. Yeah, they've had so many different games with loads of added time on. It's so annoying. Pablo says he's got 100 plus goals at the age of 22, Pig. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty unreal. Superstar says he'll score way more than Suarez as long as he stays injury free. He's going to break the Premier League record, that's for sure, says Superstar. Maybe. I mean, he has to stay in the Premier League all that time. Doesn't he? And he's got to stay injury free, like you say. So there is, yeah, but would he even stay for, he might stay at Man City for 5 years, but would he stay there for his whole career? It's a big question. You never know. He might not. But he is on a trajectory to stay there for a long time and score a shitload of goals for them, yeah. Matty Gwinnett says, time will tell, I guess. Hopefully Haaland had a good career and all. He is ridiculous. I just prefer those Suarez-style strikers. Him and Fabregas and Ronaldo are the best for me. Yeah, I think Luis Suarez is unbelievable. And like I say, that one season he had is one of the best seasons, if not the best season from any player that I've ever seen, and that's the Liverpool in the Premier League. I mean, it was absolutely unplayable that season. You think about how amazing some of the players we had were, whether it be, Cristiano Ronaldo when he scored 30 goals that season. I mean, to be fair, he was fucking ridiculous. That's one of the best seasons ever, of course, as well. And there's a bunch of other ones. One where Fernando Torres was running riot. There's another one where, there's a bunch that spring to mind. But certainly from goal scoring points of view, Suarez's season for Liverpool that year was ridiculous because he had 8 games less than everybody else and he still got 30 goals. 34 goals or 32 goals, however many it was. 34, wasn't it? Fucking ridiculous. And some of the quality of those goals that season were mad. Remember that volley from near the halfway line? And shoot back up. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. By the way, we're 3 likes off of 50 likes. Who's going to be the 50th liker? Twat that thumbs up on it if you haven't done so. Thank you, Ronnie Dodge. Pablo says, Welsh players were knackered after that 9 minutes extra time in the second half. A lot of them were subbed off injured. Yeah, it's a disgrace. I don't see why they're adding so much time on. 3 minutes gone in this one, and now they're probably going to add a bunch more on as well. Because there's an injury that's just happened to a Saudi Arabia player who's having to come off the pitch. Substitution, Salman Al-Faraj is coming off the pitch for Nawaf. He's been replaced by Nawaf. So, you know, hey, we just hit 50 likes. Get in. Thank you, Chris, Scragg, and Ronnie. Stylish Paul says all teams should have Qatar or leave Qatar because of the country's treatment of LGBT people and ban on booze. It would make Qatar laughingstock. Snooziest World Cup in history. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they should. All teams should leave. I mean, the thing is with the World Cup is it's so special for these footballers. It comes around just once every 4 years. So I understand wanting to play in the World Cup. I really, really do. Like there'll be an 8-year window of no World Cups for you if you do that. You know, that's crazy, mate. It's crazy. So from a player's point of view, I understand. And from a team's point of view, I understand. But the reality of the situation is that it just shouldn't have been awarded to a country that does have these human rights issues, in my opinion. So that's the problem here. It's FIFA awarding it. It's FIFA corruption. That's the real problem. And it just is a disgrace. But as in the teams and the players, I mean, if you boycott, I guess the thing is, unless everybody does it, unless everybody boycotts the World Cup and says, no, we're going to have a breakaway World Cup this year, fuck FIFA, we're putting it on independently together, some sort of breakaway tournament. The only way it would work is if everybody did it, and FIFA have just got too many grubby hands and too many grubby pies all over the world, too many people on the take, etc. for that to happen, I think. So hopefully not swine flu, moochable lad. Play the second half tomorrow, says Madhouse. Butcher for second half. I don't know. You don't often make centre back substitutions throughout the game unless, well, maybe later when the legs are tired and things like that. So you might see him in the second half. I don't think we'll see him. I don't know. I doubt it. Hopefully, but I doubt it. It's not that often you see centre backs removed from the game. Just because you've only got 5 subs and there's a lot of players running around up there. Agrees, Chris Scragg. The issues with the country has overshadowed the World Cup. Hey, Adewale, what's happening, bud? There you go, RD Chico. Yeah, 212 billion building all the infrastructure. Madness, RD Chico. So are you suggesting a World Cup Super League? Definitely not a World Cup Super League, no. But, I mean, it would be lovely to have a World Cup that's contested fairly and has everybody in, but that's not actually orchestrated by FIFA. That would be the best, because FIFA's a corrupt organisation. It just needs in a way, it just needs burning to the ground and starting again with football in terms of the overall governing body. Because the governing body for football, sadly, and that applies, in my opinion, as well to UEFA too, the European governing body for domestic, for club football, in my opinion, both of them are corrupt as fuck. But particularly FIFA is absolutely obscene when it comes to what they've done over the years. Hey, it's half time, everybody. What an absolutely dross game. But Argentina actually had the ball in the back of the net like 4 times in that one. But just so many offsides. They're born offside. They can't stay onside there. It's a disgrace and a nonsense. I'm going to go check out the halftime retweeters, guys. The pin's at the top of the live chat. Please give us a little retweet if you're on Twitter. Help spread the word. Give us a follow at Flying Pig United there. And Stavanger69, thank you very much there, dude. Or Stavanger69 for retweeting. And Kane and Matty Gwinnett, lad. And Vincent Bullock. Thank you guys very much for retweeting the channel there, dudes. I really appreciate that. That will retweeting the stream. Bunch of legends. Cheers, dudes. Are you... Madhouse, well, I don't know. It's a tough one. If England wins this World Cup, I don't know how to feel because of the controversy. I personally think that World Cups shouldn't just be hosted based on, who's paying the most money or who's not had it. It's okay if you've not had it, fair enough. But it should be going to somebody who's not had it yet, who's not hosted it yet, has a lot of infrastructure in place, is a footballing nation, is a nation that, you know, actually has a football league and has some sort of footballing pedigree. We're not asking for a lot here. Say Australia, for instance, would do with the A-League. Or even like, you know, some of the other, you know, I'd be loving it if the Netherlands had it. Or, you know, or fucking some footballing nation who kind of deserves it would be nice. Or even like some lesser footballing nations like fucking, I don't know. But I'm just trying to think. Well, like Russia, when Russia had it, that made sense. They had some sort of footballing heritage. The stadiums are there. They've got big teams, of course. Dynamo Moscow and all these random, you know, Zenit St. Petersburg. And they actually got a footballing league and a football set of football teams that play in European leagues and actually people have heard of. So it makes sense to have them hosting a World Cup. But it doesn't make sense to have a nation host a World Cup that doesn't play football, doesn't have a domestic league, doesn't have the stadiums, doesn't have the facilities. It doesn't make sense for them to build all of that just for it to go into ruin again after the World Cup leaves, because they're still not going to continue doing the fucking football, mate, really. They might say they're going to. Half the stadiums are being torn down. So it just doesn't make sense in any which way. Thank you, Irish365, you legend, for retweeting it, you Don. I appreciate that, brother. And also, Ronnie Dodge, thank you, bro, for retweeting that too. Legends. Appreciate you for sharing the show, guys. America and Mexico are hosting the next one. Spot on. Yeah, I've got no issues with that, really. The only issues I have with America and Mexico hosting it are, what the fuck's that all about? Because America hosted it in 1994. Mexico hosted it in 1970 and 1986. Now, why the fuck is the home of football, England, who haven't hosted it since 1966, not hosted it since 1966? No, it really does piss me off, guys. Corruption, my son. Anyway, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, it does. I don't understand it, man. Why? I mean, I'd much rather USA and Mexico host it than Qatar, to be fair. But the point I'm making is, they've had it quite recently. It's down to fucking finances and guff, isn't it, really? Again, probably. Captain Whipper says Portugal should host it. Yeah, and just because England hosted the Euros in 96 or Portugal hosted the Euros in 2004 or whatever, doesn't mean that should affect your ability to host a World Cup. It's two total different things. Yeah, Ardy says answer money. True, so true. World Cup in Skegness, why not, eh? UK have hosted the Olympics 3 times, says Ronnie Dodge. The Olympics? Why are you bringing the Olympics into this, bud? The Olympics isn't FIFA, isn't football, isn't the World Cup. I understand we've also hosted the fucking, international tiddlywinks competition 17 times. It's fucking irrelevant, bud. I'm talking about football. Talking about football, mate. I'm not interested in us hosting the fucking international athletics competition. Fucking World Darts Tournament. Look, I'm talking about the football, mate. The game we created gave to the world. Talking about the football. The two are not linked. Just because we hosted the Olympics in 2010 doesn't mean we should not be hosting the World Cup. We haven't had it since 66. We're one of the most footballing nations in the world. We are a football-loving country. We are also a nation that's given a lot to the world in terms of football. We've also created the rules for the game. We also won the World Cup. We are one of the teams to have won the World Cup before. That's impressive, man. We should have it. 2030, you hear Portugal and Spain are favourites, says Ardy Chico. Hey, Nick Rathy, welcome in, bro. How you doing, brud? UK hosted the Commonwealth Games, says Danish Pause. It's bloody irrelevant, my son. New Zealand hosted Lord of the Rings, says HP. There is football in the Olympics, says MUFC Brummy Reds. Yeah, there is football in the Olympics, mate. And there's also fucking skeet shooting. You know what I mean? What are you saying? England should host the World Cup. We deserve a second star in the England shirt, says Ronnie Dodge. Well, there you go. Already have the stadiums. Already got the stadiums. Already got the infrastructure. Already got the transport system. Everything's here that everybody needs for a World Cup, mate. We don't have to build anything. I like that madhouse. We should hold it permanently. What a great idea, bud. Finals at Wembley Stadium. What a fucking great idea. The world comes to England for it every time. Great shout. I could get on board with that, my friend. Like Wimbledon with the tennis. Great shout. A joint bid from some Scandinavian countries. That would be brilliant, Superstar. Yeah, like if Norway, you know, Iceland, say, or no. Yeah, well, no. Norway and Sweden and these sorts of gaffs, Denmark, hosted it all together. That would be good. One of the stadium leaks is McCabe. Old Trevor just needs a facelift, says Ronnie Dodge. Keane's beard is fire. Yeah, he is looking raw, man. England should host the World Cup. Twice the booze, double the store drinks, style Porsche. Pig, I packed Maldini and Vidic in the FIFA today. I'm happy as fuck, says Nick Rathy. That's fucking awesome. Wow, Nick. That's a raw one. But no, I mean, there's hundreds of people died building the stadiums in Qatar, bud. So, I mean, it's hard to top that in terms of human rights issues, even if there was a bunch of hooligans kicking shite out of each other fueled by Stella Artois in the UK. It still wouldn't cause as many deaths as some of this gaff going on, mate. Let's be honest. All right, hang on a sec, guys. I just got to grab another drink real quick, guys. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. The game's about... It's on half time. The game's about to get underway again in a couple of minutes. So, oh shit, let me stop the timer there. Oh, it already is stopped. But yeah, we got 56 likes on the stream, 80 watching, my friends. We can do better than that. Bacon Brigade, assemble! Twat that like and hit the subscribe and all that. Back in 2 seconds. What's up, dudes? I'm back, guys. I just had a cheeky little slash and got myself some Pepsi Max. Let's go in there raw. OHB says Piggy's chair is looking well. Bet it enjoyed its holiday. Yeah, I took it under my arm. Oh shit. Hang on a sec. But yes, mate, took it under my arm with me. Just wheeled it on the plane. Did you have a 2, Piggy? I didn't, mate, no. Number 2 in that time would have been impressive, though, wouldn't it? Ezio Auditor, thank you so much, bud. Let's go. Get in there, my son. Everybody give me a hell yeah in the live chat. Thank you so much there, Ezio Auditore. How you doing, boss? Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Ezio. Let's go. He says, where is Martinez, Alvarez, and Acuna, says Ezio Auditor. Well, Martinez is on the bench. Alvarez, let's have a look at the Argentina bench. Alvarez is also on the bench, bud. And Acuna is also on the bench, mate. So those 3 are all on the bench, yep. As is Dybala, Correa. You know, so they got a bit of depth on the bench to the Argentinians, my friend. Definitely. Hey, Lucy McNicholas, welcome in as well. How you doing this morning? Good morning, all she says. How you doing? Mickey Kramer says, hell yeah. Irish says, hell yeah. Yeah, exactly, OHB. Philip Chapman says, did you stick to your diet on holiday? No, I didn't, mate. I had an absolute mare, son. And I didn't stick to my diet at all on holiday, mate. I went in there absolutely raw. Was eating all-you-can-eat breakfast buffets and shit. Piling my plate up like a right mother chuffer, mate. I basically ate a breakfast plate that resembled K2. It was mental. It was raw, though, man. But, no, to be honest, you got to live a little bit sometimes, don't you? I'm back on it now. But I was actually disgusted with how much weight I'd put on just going on holiday. I know your body retains salts and waters and things like that, so maybe it's not true. But before I went, I was 19 stone 3. And when I came back, I was 19 stone 10. And but that was because I weighed myself in the evening. This morning, I'm 19 stone 5. But still, 3 pounds on in 3 days. And I was walking around like a mother chuffer as well. Like literally every single day did over 25,000 steps, which equates to about fucking 12 miles, right, of steps. Every single day did 25,000 steps, 8 loads, but still managed to put on 3 full pounds, mate. Absolutely disgrace and the nonsense, mate. My body just sucked up all of the food and all the calories and it just stored it, man. Stored it raw. Because I've been on diet for a few months. It's like, oh, you're having a cheeky Coca-Cola, are you? We're just going to hold on to all that sugar. And we're just going to store that right in your gut fat. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what happened. And I just feel fat as fuck again now, guys, after 3 days on holiday. But it's all good. I'm going to get back on it now. Big up yourself there, Piggy Mega fan. Welcome in. Keane's a goat, says OHB. I love Roy Keane, yeah. What a legend. Steve says, working from home through this World Cup has its benefits. Oh, I bet that's great, isn't it? You just got the World Cup on while working from home, man. That is good, Steve. Ardy Chico says, Qatar paid billions to FIFA delegates to French to win the World Cup hosted. Did you hear the story of the former French President Sikorsky telling Platini and the delegates? Maybe so. I know that Platini is fucking real corrupt as fuck as well, lad. So it doesn't. I don't know if I've heard that, but he's definitely a corrupt one himself. Like voting for Qatar and the French won a 15 billion jet plane contract from Qatar. It's a disgrace and a nonsense. Thank you, OHB says, you've been dieting for weeks, you deserve the break. True, but I am. It's just so. You know what the thing is about dieting is it's just so easy to put weight on and so hard to take weight off. Like it's just not worth eating all that crap. To be fair. I mean, it is. Okay, the second half is underway now, guys. And Argentina kick us off. Let's get the timer up in the top right-hand corner for anybody that wants to sync up with me. Please do. And you can watch the game along with me. If you can't watch the game for whatever reason, we'll let you know exactly what's going on in the game. But timer's up in the top right. Please do sync up if you can. Adewale, what's happening, broski? RRL Big Pads, how you doing, my son? He says, yes, Pig, how's you on this fine morning? All good, better for seeing you, dear. All good, mate, how you doing? You still recommend getting a boxing bag and Peloton in the garage, 15 minutes on bag, 15 minutes in the bike every day. You'll shred weight like nothing. I respect that, HB, nice one. That's a good shout, yeah, definitely on the bag and stuff. Peloton, who do you take me for? Some sort of upper crust melt? You think I'm spending fucking 700 quid on a fucking static bicycle just so some twat could do a video in front of me live? Bollocks to that, mate. That Peloton stuff's guff, lad. I've looked at that Peloton stuff before. I'm like, hang on, how much do you fucking want for your bike? And what? I just buy one for £100 out of the Argos, mate. You know? Look, what's that one about, man? How much are they, bud? How much are they? No, I get that. They are. I bet they are good, to be fair, OHB. Says Peloton trainers are fire. I bet they are good, but they're not cheap, are they, bud? You know? They're not cheap, are they? Nice one, RL Big Pads. Cheers, bro. Top man. Yeah, we're on here for all the games today, so we'll see how it goes anyway. We'll see if we're going to keep this up, guys. It's I mean, I don't know if it's an early one. I don't think anybody really cares about this either, to be honest. Obviously, you guys do who are here, but we got 79 viewers, 63 likes. I don't think anybody really cares about half these games, to be fair. You know, I like to watch them, though. But, yeah, nobody gives a shit, to be honest, about this. And rightfully so. It's a shit game. You're just expecting Argentina to smash them up. And to be fair, it's a snooze fest so far. I was expecting more goals from Argentina. They're having a bit of a shit organisation and stuff. And, like, getting in behind, there's so many players offside. They're actually having a bit of a mare. I mean, they'll coast to an easy victory here. They probably will score a couple in the second half. But they still don't look very good, do they? Oh, what's going on with this hair, mate? Yuwa says it's not how much you eat, it's what you eat. Yes and no, Yuwa. I have to disagree with you there because it does matter how much you eat, definitely. So, like, you might say, oh, it's good to eat. Oh, it's a goal for Argentina. It's a goal for Saudi Arabia! Oh! I looked up, guys, and I saw the ball in the back of the net, and I was just expecting it to be Argentina, but it's not! It's Saudi Arabia scored, guys! Come on! Get in there, my son! Al Saresi puts in the back of the net. It's 1-1, Saudi Arabia back in this one. Fucking Argentina in the mud. Get in there. Nice, mate. Saudi Arabia peg Argentina back here. It's 1-1. You are. That's fucking awesome. Great finish by Al Saresi as well. And the keeper, Martinez, can't get this. Justin tucked in the bottom corner. Go on, Saudi Arabia. Come on. Messi's finished his bubbles. What a goal. This is crazy. Yes, Irish. That was awesome. To be fair, Saudi Arabia played well in the first half to the point where they were still in the game. So, you know, the fact that this has happened, that's an amazing goal for Saudi Arabia. Who saw that one coming? Wow. 1-1 Saudi Arabia. Nice goal, says Mickey Kramer. What a finish. Pig really hates Messi for taking that UCL, says something fun. I don't hate Messi. I just think he's a bit of a little rat-faced twat, that's all. I'm joking. It's coming home, says Ronnie Dodge. Just some bloke says goal. I was so surprised, and I just looked up, and I just expected it to be Argentina who scored, but it wasn't, man. It's unbelievable. What was I talking about before that? That's what you get for putting Martinez on the bench, OHB, yeah. I see bad refereeing as well. That penalty earlier, I don't even think that was really a penalty, bud. George, yeah, I don't think that was a penalty earlier, Adi Chico, personally. It was a soft one. Nick Pendragon, that's a really good shout. If not boxing or Muay Thai, then start jiu-jitsu. May as well be a poundhouse as a reward for losing weight. That's a really good idea, bud, yeah. True, I mean, jiu-jitsu is the one I would do if I was going to do one as well. Seems like it would be the most useful, and also, you know, maybe for, like, brain trauma, the best one to do as well. But it does play havoc with your joints and stuff, doesn't it? Your knees and your elbows and shit like that. Yeah, the Argentina player dived and got a penalty earlier, says Ardi Chico. You never know, Nick Raffi. I mean, wouldn't it be quite something if Saudi Arabia managed to just get anything from this game? If it was a draw, what a huge result that would be. But, I mean, imagine if they actually did somehow manage to win. That would be incredible. Oh, shit, they got another chance here, Saudi! Oh, just defended well in the end there. But goodness me, by Tagliafico. But goodness me, Saudi Arabia, definitely, they've been buoyed in this game. You can see they're just kind of boost. And they feel like they're proper trying their guts out. And they feel like they've got a chance in this. They're growing into the game. They're growing into it. Saudi for an upset, says Nick Raffi. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, you said it doesn't matter what you eat. No, how much you eat is what you eat. But yes and no. But if you still have like, to be fair, I actually disagree because I actually have been eating kind of what I want over the last few months, but just sticking to 2,200 calories a day and not going over that. So I've just been watching calories and it's been dropping off. So yes and no. But if you ate 7,000 calories a day of chicken breast, you're still going to put on weight, mate, because, you know, it's about the calorie deficit and your body being able to burn calories and your metabolic basal rate and your fucking your metabolism, all that. So yes and no. It's important what you're eating, but at the same time, if you have too much of anything, it's not good. Not good. Anyway, I'm not channeling my Falklands mentality. You are, no. Not at all. Argentina are favourites, but always melt as the Spurs of world football, says Madhouse. Good shout, I love it. Although, I don't know, maybe in recent years, but obviously they have won it a couple of times. Maradona days, etc. OHB says, I find it really hard to stay motivated to work out when it's cold. Stupid, I know. The sun motivates me to cycle. It's so true, OHB. I couldn't agree more, bud. Who the fuck wants to go outside in that shit? Totally agree with you. I do have a sort of a treadmill. Their special one. It's a super old one. It's literally from the 90s. It's a Tunchori one. Who remembers them? Like, fucking bag of shit it is, mate. But I haven't been on it for years. I don't use it. If I was going to exercise, I'd just go outside, to be honest. But I don't do that. RRL Big Pants. Thanks for getting in here with a super chat. Saudi Arabia shot on goal. Ooh. Blocked off. Good header away. I tell you what, Saudi Arabia all over Argentina at the moment. Shot on goal. Oh, yes. What a goal by Saudi Arabia. It's a fucking stunner. 2-1 to Saudi Arabia against Argentina. God, I don't believe what I'm seeing here, my son. Come on. Saudi Arabia has smashed him up, son. It's a wicked goal by Al-Dassawi. He's opened up his body and turned that one into the top right-hand corner. 2-1 to Saudi Arabia, guys. 2-1 to Saudi Arabia. 2-1 to Saudi Arabia, guys. What a goal. What a goal. Goal, 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 goal. What a goal, my friends. What a performance by Saudi Arabia so far, man. Unbelievable. Everybody written them off. I thought they were going to lose 5-0. And they're winning 2-1 against Argentina. It's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. I know, it's a great goal as well. Look at this finish by Al-Dassawi. What a strike. Martinez in the goal gets a little touch on it, but not enough to direct it anywhere other than the top corner. It's a fantastic strike, and it's unbelievable. Saudi Arabia 2-1 up. What a moment of magic. Messi and co in the mud. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, Superstar says, what a great goal, man. They totally deserve it. They really do. They've had a great second half so far. Great second half. This is hilarious, says you are. Superstar says, what? Oh my God, says Irish 365. McKay says, Argentina are shook. Definitely, Steven. This is why football the best. Just look at how the Saudi Arabian players are running for each other and running and working their socks off, man. They're giving it everything out there. This is going to be a tough game for Argentina now. Really is. Oh, it's sensational. Irish 365, thank you so much for the super chat, bud. He says, what a goal. That was insane, Irish. Let's get some Irish emojis in there for Irish 365. Thank you so much. And thank you to ROL Big Pads as well. Thank you to you two legends for the super chats there. ROL Big Pads says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you so much, ROL Big Pads. Yeah, please do smash that thumbs up button if you haven't done so. Help us get to 100 likes. We're on 69, dudes. Help us get to 100 by smashing that like button. It's free. Why is the Butcher not playing? I don't really know, Special One. I guess they've gone for experience at the back there, but I think he should be playing as well. How much do they get for each goal, says Matt House? What do you mean? What will we say? An upset is on, Pigo. Yeah, Nick Raffy, I know. It's on now, eh? Can't believe it. Fung Sire's loving it with those Irish emojis. Get in there. And Mickey Creamer. Yeah, Ezio says, bring on Alvarez, bring on Martinez, bring on Acuna and Dybala. Yeah, they got a lot of options on the bench. Yeah, just YouTube Jimmy Jones, lad. Just YouTube. I'm trying to do this for a living, but yeah. It's all right. I'm scraping by, mate. Beats working in a factory. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah. I'm just very lucky. We've got a great community around here. I've got a few hundred members of the channel that you know, that keeps the lights on, basically. So you know, it's all good. Just remember the Saudi coach. He's won the Africa Cup of Nations twice before he went to manage Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Jimmy Jones, my man. Thank you very much, dude. Nick Rathy, nice one. Mate, this is a turn up for the books, this game, though. Fair play to Saudi Arabia. They're actually fighting like lions out there. Respect. They're really, really doing well. Argentina, on the other hand, we talked about it from the off. They look disorganized. They look unorganized. They look, you know, like they just don't look very good either defensively or going forward. You know, they don't seem to be on the same wavelength, these guys. Messi's looking a frustrated figure right now. And Saudi Arabia, the longer this goes on, obviously they're growing into the game. They just scored. They know that they can score. And they scored 2 really nice goals as well. I'm very, very shocked, in fact, about just this game in general. But I'm loving what I'm seeing. Saudi Arabia are really giving a good account of themselves. That's why England's game yesterday against Iran is a really great start. People will say, oh, it's only just Iran. But no, you've still got to beat who's in front of you. You've still got to, you know, come up against 11 men who are fighting tooth and nail for their nation to try and win it for them. So you've still got to beat who's in front of you. That's why it was a really great result for England yesterday. And this is a really shit game for Argentina so far. I think you're right as well, RG Chico. I don't think their penalty was a penalty, mate. I agree. I think it should be 2-0 to Saudi Arabia. You're right there, Ardy. It probably was not a pen. Moochable says, went to make a tea. Saudi Arabia equalised. Went to the toilet 2-1. I might leave again. Yeah, go out again, Moochable, mate. Let's get him in there with another one. Messi's last run at the World Cup starts with a Saudi raw dog in, says HB. Good morning, Nashy Boy Nashes. How goes it? He says, good morning, Pig Lad. What is going on? Just chilling and killing over here, my friend. How are you doing? Watching the Saudis beat Argentina, my son, and loving it. Subs. Oh, yep, new substitution coming on. We've got Gomez, Paredes, and Romero coming off the pitch. That means Martinez is coming on, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. Alvarez, Fernandez, and Lissandro. Oh, yeah, Martinez is coming on, yeah. That does mean Martinez is on. So Lissandro Martinez is on the pitch, guys. Nice. The Butcher. Go on, the Butcher. The Butcher is on Mikhail. Yes, he is. But also still want them to lose, though. Just because Saudi Arabia are the underdogs. That's the only reason. And Argentina are one of the faves for the tournament. I just think it'd be funny if they lose this one. Oh, great defending by Saudi Arabia there. Foul committed as well. Come on. Yes, referee. Saudi Arabia doing all sorts. 30 minutes to go. Can they pull off one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history here? That's really pissing me off, this sideburn bit. So I'm going to have to lick it. Like, you remember when your mum used to do that at school? But when she sent you off in, you got a loose hair, she'd lick her fucking hand and go like this. Go like that. It's fucking horrible, mate. Get off me, mum. That's what I used to say. Smash your one if your mum ever used to do that. Or they go, hang on, you got a bit of dirt on your face. They go, and fucking wipe it off your face. Like, you just put saliva all over my fucking face, man. Anyway. Just some bloke knows. I don't want to knows. Mickey Kramer knows. You what says it's damn funny, didn't they lose to Cameroon or Senegal first game in recent World Cup? Definitely, she still does, says G-Wolf. Lucy McNicholas says as well, do a clean shave. I might do, Bubbles. I might do that. It's looking pretty shoddy at the moment. Well, I've definitely got to trim this sideburn down, lad. This bit, that just needs to be chopped off, mate. That bit should be there. That's just like a bit of extra hair grown there, you know. Nice one, Iris. Drake 0292. Thank you so much, Drake. How are you getting on this morning? He says he sent a 179 super chat. Thank you, broski. Rain down Phil Jones emojis there for Drake 0292. Thank you very much, Drake. How you doing? No comment to go with it, just pure love vibes. I'm going to shave the sides, Timothy Robert, yeah. I'm all good, G, with United Gaming. Oh, how are you getting on, son? OHB says, Piggy, how come your brother has a big beard and you've got a chin strap at best, says OHB. Because I trim mine down. If I left mine, then it would go more meaty and beard-like. And I shaved this bit here. I just don't like, I don't know. I don't know. I just oh, what are you trying to say, mate? Trying to question my masculinity and ability to grow a beard here? I can grow a beard, son. I can grow a beard, yeah. I could grow a real beard. I just choose not to, that's all. I choose to have the chin strap, brud. Yeah? Oh, dear. That is shit, though, isn't it? That's really bugging me, that is, guys. That is shit. Oh. Argentina are like Spurs, complete bottle job, says Steve. Argentina always had this kind of game in them. I guess that's why they signed Ozzy Ardiles and Ricky Villa back in the day. Superstar says Argentina always have this kind of game in them in these tournaments. Very erratic team. You love to see this. Fung Sire and Sub 2's loving it, and Just Some Bloke. Matty Gwinnett says the Butcher is killing it already. 100% say won't score again. You think Saudi Arabia won't score again? Well, the Butcher is a boss. Yeah, the Butcher's a boss. That's the thing. Let it grow, says HB. Haircut watch along, says 2-year-old. Oh my god. Hey, we hit 75 likes. Come on, get in. Can we hit 100 likes on this watch along, guys? Smash that like button if you just get in. The 100 has got to be hit. I'm not fucking leaving until we get 100 likes. I'm joking. Right, down the left, Lionel Messi for Argentina now. Shot, oh no, ball to the back stick for Rodrigo. It's played back into the 6-yard box. Shot to goal. What a save! What a save by Alan Waits! What a save! It should have been a goal equalizer for Argentina. It's an incredible save! It's an incredible save by Alan Waits, bro. He's basically summoned the ghost of Gordon Banks right there with that save. It's fucking amazing from the lad. What a save. Got right down low to his right. Great save. Oh my god. Shave the man buns as Bubbles. It's coming, dude. When I was on holiday, mate, and my hairband broke, and I was walking down the street, it was windy as hell there actually one day, and all this hair was flying around my face, going in my fucking mouth and stuff. It made me almost just want to shave it right then and there, to be fair. Just go old school. Grade 1 all over, you know? Old school. Lucy says it's extra hair for when you start going bald. True, I'll just try and do a comb over, you know? From my sideburn up all the way over the top from the sideburn, you know? Oh, fuck, you know. I need to shave that off. It's an absolute atrocity. Was a great save, that HB. United looking for a backup keeper, says Nick Pendragon. Matty Gwinnett says, Pig, if we don't get Bellingham or De Jong, what about that Enzo Fernandez who is on for Argentina now? Oh, yeah, well, is he... Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about him, to be fair, lad, but he is a player that's been linked to us, I guess. I mean, maybe. I don't know much about him, to be honest. That's it. Get a haircut. You can set your watch too, says Nick Pendragon. Yeah, true. So true. It's so no nonsense, man. And, like, you know what really pisses me off? I'll tell you, some of the ladies in the live chat will tell you, or anybody else with long hair, but when you have a shower, when you have a bath, you wash your hair, it gets all tangled up. You have to fucking go through it like this and with a comb and shit. Just untangle it. And then at the end of it, you're left with basically a hedgehog-sized fucking bit of fucking hair that just is in the, and if you don't, it goes down the bath plug. You got to clean the bath up. You got to get all the hair out there. It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting, guys. It's disgusting, mate. And I really don't like doing that anymore. And also, it takes about half an hour to fucking dry the bastard. When I used to have the grade 1 all over, you stick your head out the window for 10 seconds, you're bone dry, you know? And there's no hair going down the poxy bloody plug hole and all that guff. Basically, it's disgusting having long hair, guys. Yeah. It's a pain in the dick, says just some bloke. It is. Check this shit out. Ow. And this hurts sometimes as well. Ah. And it's all tangled up at the bottom. Check this shit out, guys. Right? Ah! You see? Look at how long this hair is now. This is unnecessarily long. This is just too long. You know, who needs hair like this, guys? Although, do you know what? Now I've put this down like this. Kind of looks pretty fucking sexy. Kind of looks pretty sexy now, guys. Now you mention it. Let's leave it down like this. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, guys. Anyway. The bearded lady. Wow, your hair flows, says Bond Servant. What's going on, says Thugger? Don Juan DiMarco here, says Irish. Michael Bolton-esque, says Baker. It is very Michael Bolton-esque, lad, now you mention it. It really is. The special one loves it. Right, okay, so Wickham manager look like, says Callum. G-Wolf says, wife always rolls her ball of string up, says G-Wolf Gaming. Neil Duffin, what's going on, you legend? How you doing? He says /2. Thank you, Neil Duffin. I know this hair's getting ridiculous, mate. Getting ridiculous, isn't it? How you doing there, Neil Duffin, you don? Meatloaf, says Jimmy Jones. Thor, says Lucy McNicholas. That's the sort of comparison I like, yeah. Kenny G, says Irish. That's awesome, Adewale. Your teacher let you watch the World Cup. Nice, Bo. You should be cast in House of Dragons, says Mikhail Kramer. Retired wrestler, says Say No More Gov. Cousin It from the Addams Family. Let's do Cousin It from the Addams Family, guys. I'll just be Cousin It from the Addams Family, guys, for the rest of the show. You know what I mean? Nice. Let's go with it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Undertaker from the 90s, says Bond Servant. Mel Gibson and Braveheart. Yeah, I see what you're all doing here. I see what you're all doing here, guys. The girl from the TV on the ring, says McKay Kramer. What the fuck? Grudge. Ross Noble. Anyway, so yeah, it's very long nowadays, guys. Very long indeed. I don't know what to do with it, whether or not I should just cut it off. What do you reckon, guys? Cut it or keep it? Get a vote in the live chat. Cut it or keep it, guys. It's ridiculous. Hang on, let me tie it back up. You got to do all this stuff. It's not the most dignified, is it? Not the most dignified haircut ever, is it? Okay. Right, there we go. Ross Noble. Need to manscape that head, says Fitness Balance. Scuffed Aragon, says Roxy. Pig Zeppelin, Stairway to Old Trafford. Keep, says Adewale. Yeah, I am a heavy metal fan, actually, you are, to be fair. Get a skin fade, says Bubbles. Keep, says Fat Chinese Gaming. Thank you. How are you doing, FCG? Good shout, Bubbles. What's going on with these? Should have been 5-0 up. I know, it's Sean Netterton. How you doing, mate? Welcome in. Welcome into the Argentina shit show, my son. Shave bald for charity. That's a good shout, Jimmy, yeah. Jiwa says, you look like my ex-girlfriend. Ooh, Betty. What the fuck? Cut it, number one, says Philip. Get curls, says Bond Servant. You'll do anything for subs, says Lucy McNicholas. What do you mean? Fat Chinese Gaming says, is Messi playing? He is. He is playing, but he's not really playing. But he is playing. He has scored, actually, a penalty. But it wasn't even really a penalty. Keep, says Moochable. If you cut it, you should donate it, says Irish. Should play Hagrid in the remake of Harry Potter, says MSC Brody fans. Me neither, FCG. This is a bit of a turn up for the books. I bet you there's going to be 10 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this one so Argentina can get a bloody equalizer or go on to win it. Yeah, good Sean Nettleton. It is pretty shocking, this, eh? Sub 2 says, Pig, the Haaland hairdo is in, mate. Keep it, says Sub 2. Your mum had a beard like mine, did she? Or you were? Wow. Superstar. Yeah, this is a great game so far. Loving this one, man. Saudi Arabia really giving a good account of themselves and really surprising a lot of people here. Match fixing? I really don't think so, Fat Chinese Gaming. How do you fix those quality of goals? For this one, I just don't think so. I think Argentina is shite. They've actually had the ball in the back of the net 4 times, but all offside. I don't think you can fix a game like this with the quality of the goals they scored and stuff. just don't think so. Matty Gwinnett says Messi's the third best Argentinian on the pitch behind Licha and Enzo Fernandez. Go on then, my son. You would shade that if you started grappling, says Nick Pendragon. Oh yeah, probably a good shout. Otherwise, you get it caught and people grab your man bun and stuff. Pepto says Diet Blonde. God, that would be something, wouldn't it? Philip says, remember Samson, you'll lose your FIFA skills. Oh, Jimmy says, I'm laughing, but I had £50 on Argentina. Oh, shit, Jimmy. Well, there's still time left, bud. Still time left. There's 20 minutes. I still expect Argentina will come back and find a goal at least. Lucy says, if England win the World Cup, cut it off. Go on, then. You got yourself a deal. If England win the World Cup, I'll definitely cut it off for charity. And we'll raise some money for charity when everybody's super happy about England winning. We'll probably raise a lot. If that happened, I'll make a deal, yeah. I'll do that. If England win the World Cup, should our song should be status quo rocking all over the world? Or all over the worm, you said. Superstar says, this is what they get for not picking Garnacho. They need an X Factor. He would be a very handy player to just have come on for the last part of a game like this, I must admit. Even at 18, after only really playing a few times for our first team, he would be a good option just to... Because he plays without fear, that guy, and he can sort of change a game from what we've seen from him. By the way, folks, so next up, we've got another watch-along coming, Denmark versus Tunisia, which is on next. So I'll just put that in the live chat for anybody that wants it after this game. Obviously, there's still 20 minutes of this one left, but watch-along Denmark versus Tunisia is there. So if anybody wants it, I'll pin it to the top of the live chat. We're coming back for that at 1 o'clock. Lucy says, I will donate. Well, thanks for that, Lucy. Well, I'll make a deal with you guys. Yes, if England win the World Cup, I will shave my head that night, and any proceeds for people who want to donate money will go to a great charity, which we'll have a think about between now and then. That's a great idea, but that's not going to happen, is it? That's not going to happen, is it? Yeah, we're doing an Ericsson watch along. Absolutely, mate. Also, if you've seen the thumbnail on it's got Mejbri on as well. I put Mejbri on the thumbnail because he plays for Tunisia, guys. So you know, that's interesting, isn't it? So we'll see Mejbri as well, which is pretty cool. So Mejbri versus Ericsson. Watch along. Jiwa says, people with long hair, you get a good head, you need to flatten it to put your pint on it. It's sensational. Saudi needs some fresh legs. Argentina on top right now, says Superstar. No worries, FCG. Shave head plus World Cup song. If Brazil, Argentina, France, England, Germany, Spain win the World Cup, shave for charity, says Fitness Balance. Very, very good, very nice. Hannibal, get in there, McKay. Is that Hannibal Mejtree? Oh shit! Chance for Argentina. Well defended again though by Saudi Arabia, and we've got 15 minutes left. They're doing a great job. Did Chong make the Dutch squad? Good question, you. I don't know actually. Don't know. I would have thought he probably would have done, but don't know. Nice, MFC Premier Reds. Go into the under-21s game tonight against Wolverhampton in the Papa John's Cup. Nice, bro. Awesome. Enjoy. That'd be good. Time wasting begins now, says Sub 2. Sean Nettleton says, I like how the new rule is all wasted time gets added on, though. A lot better. You like that, do you, Sean? Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan because, like, I guess it's fair, but it just adds so much bloody time onto these games. They go from 90 minutes or 94 minutes to being bloody 120 minutes, mate. That England game the other day was a farce. then with extra time and everything in the latter stages, it's gonna be bloody long games, mate. Oh, he didn't make the team, Yeah, me too, Merrick. It's a good one, eh? I guess Shawnee says, yeah, because not worse than when someone wastes 5 minutes twice and the referee adds on 3. I guess so. That's a fair point. I mean, it's fair. I guess it's fair if that's literally... I guess it's fair, but I don't know how they got 14 minutes of added on time at the end of the first half of the England game yesterday. Still don't know that. By the way, folks, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the show because we are on our way to 70k. Help us get to 70,000 subscribers by dropping a subscribe on the video. If you're new, we're on here for all the World Cup games. We'll be coming out back on here 3 times today to do different watch-alongs for the World Cup games today. So make sure you subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications, and drop a like on it and help us get to the big 100. Oh, hell yeah! Couple of substitutions then, looking here for Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's a good shout, Michael Barber. They should just stop the clock rather than have injury time. That's a really good shout, yeah. Sean says may as well just stop it like completely like rugby. Yeah, it's a very good idea. It's actually a really good idea. Was going to have a Danish pastry pancake, but now I'm thinking I'd have a pancake with the delectable orange jabber in it, says you what? Oh, okay. Harrison Omosh says, what the fuck, turn away for 30 minutes. How you doing, Harrison? I know, Saudi Arabia scored a couple of cracking goals, bud, and they are winning. And let's face it, Argentina's only goal came from that penalty, which was a bit questionable. So it's not like they're doing well at all, is it? Saudi Arabia, lovely slide tackle there. Great challenge. Saudi Arabia looking so organised and doing really, really well. Oh, G-Wolf says, tomorrow's my move day. I can't wait. Oh, G-Wolf, what you doing, son? This shit's rigged, says Ryan Man. Think Saudi are changing formations, says Mickey Kramer. Argentina manager doesn't respect Messi, says Madhouse. How much time is left, Nick Rathy? We've got 12 minutes of normal time left, but then there will be added time. It'll probably be a significant amount of time, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes. Who knows? So there's 20 minutes left, I'd say. I know, yeah, they are playing well. Maybe Thugger 007. He says, I guess the Saudi Arabia are used to the desert heat here. I guess, but also you have to remember that I mean, look at Iran yesterday. Iran are also used to that sort of heat compared to England, and yet they didn't. It wasn't down to that, you know. It wasn't. They still got to out football them, and so yes, that will help them in the latter stages of the game probably, but it's not as big as a factor as you would think. Oh, Chalky to Justice and Tea. 12 plus 10, 74 minutes. Oh, you're moving back to the wife. Oh, get in there, G. Let's get some love hearts in there for the Wolfster. That's awesome, mate. Moving back to the wife. Get in there, lad. Congratulations, my man. Give a one from me, son. MSC Brummy Red says, just ordered a toasty with ham and cheese and chicken noodles on it. Very nice. Oh, I'm really hungry now. It's not that hot out there. It's quite hot. It's like, I don't know, I think it's like 29 degrees or something like that. It's not ridiculously hot, though. Let's have a little look. Qatar. I don't know where this game's at, though, but just take a look. 27 degrees C in Doha at the moment in Qatar, anyway. That's not really that bad at all. So, it's hot, but it's not that hot, is it? Yeah. Wi-Fi wifey, says Michaela Kramer. Nice one, Drake and Irish, and just some bloke getting those love hearts in there raw for G-Wolf. Hotter in Sydney, says Madhouse. You know what temperature it is where I am right now? 11 degrees. That's not bad. That's fucking decent, mate. It feels a lot colder than that. But at night time, it says it's going to get down to, you know, lows are going to be like 5 or something, which is gash. So, pretty chilly. But 11's actually pretty nice. -4 there, says Thugger. Crikey. Messi doing a run out of the air. Messi just shat it raw. Oh, Jamie Robinson. Yeah, I did hear he passed away, man. Dudes, let's just get some green and white emojis in there. Let's get some green and white emojis in there for Jason David Frank, a.k.a. the Green Ranger or the White Ranger, or Tommy from Power Rangers. Bloody died, man. I saw that, man. He's only 49 or something. That's shocking, that is. I'm so well sad about that, mate. Fucking legend, man. I know, he passed away. Tommy, the Green / White Ranger, is passed away, man. Young man. You know, I still consider him a young man. Anyway, 49, obviously, to me. He's Tommy, the Green Ranger. So, he's passed away. Anybody know what he actually passed away from? I haven't heard much about it, but I did hear that he passed away. McKay says, heart broke. Jiwa says, shit, I know. Still young, yeah. And like, he was like I don't know, maybe he just had an illness or something, but he was a pretty super fit individual. Like, he was a martial artist. He was training MMA and all this stuff all the time. And he took care of himself. I don't think he's like, unless... Oh, it was suicide, was it? Oh, fuck. Jesus. Bless him, man. Fucking hell, dude. That's absolutely awful, man. It's absolutely awful. Holy shit, Matt Gwynner. That's terrible, bud. Hey there, Omar Kaladali. How you doing, bud? He says suicide. Yeah, that's so sad, man. That's so sad. G-Wolf says, I thought he was red, then went white. Nah, then you're a mentalist, G-Wolf, because Jason was the Red Ranger, mate. Get it right. Jason was the Red Ranger. Tommy came into it a bit later as the Green Ranger. Then he was unveiled as the White Ranger. Get your shit together, G-Wolf. I'm just kidding. That is sad, isn't it, Merrick? Yeah. Yeah, Membercy Brummy says, yeah, when he was a green and gold Power Ranger here with the bad guy, when he became the White Ranger, he was a good guy, says Membercy Brummy Reds. Yeah, Jamie says, no, green, the white Tommy was the GOAT. Messi with a header in the edge of the 6-yard box. Another great save by Alaways. He's had a really good game today, the Saudi goalkeeper. And Messi just free at the back post, gets up there, hangs up there, gets the header off on goal, but he's not placed it in the corner. And Owace makes a really good save in the goal for them. You still listen to the Go Green Ranger song. Nice, Matty Grinner. That's awesome. I love the theme tune in general, you know. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. You mighty morphin Power Rangers. Messi header, he's desperate about us. G-Will says, sorry, I'm still thinking I'm going to tell the wife I'm giving it to her from this is from Pig. Quite easy, really, G-Wolf. All you've got to do is put a penis extension on yourself, bud. And tell her to close her eyes and imagine. Oh, man. Muspace says this game reminds me of a bit when Greece in Euro 4 beat Portugal and made CR7 cry. The Saudi Arabian team is going to make Messi cry. Could well be 5 minutes to go, mate, of normal time anyway. Messi in the mud, says Jay Bruce. Oh, there was wicked guitarists in there, wasn't there? Yeah, like all that tapping guitar stuff, quality. FCG's loving it. Bloody hell, Sub 2 says, stick it in and starts piggy squeals. Get in there, my son. Thank you for subscribing there, Desta Valianai. Appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, Desta. Nice one. If you're new like Desta, hit the sub up. Is this Messi's last hurrah? How old is he? Yeah, it is. He's, what is he, 30, 35? 34, 35? Yeah, he's 2 years younger than Ronaldo, so I think he's 35 now. It is probably his last hurrah. I think he said it himself it is, anyway. Muspace says Messi's going to complain about it again and then retire and for coming back again, probably. FCG says, here in Hong Kong, the best shirts that sell at Argentina and Japan. Really? Wow. That's interesting, FCG. I guess Messi's very popular, yeah. Japan, I guess that's a proximity thing, I don't know. Is that what you use then, an extension, says to you with United? No, I don't use an extension myself, but I'm just saying in order for you to provide a Piggy-esque service, you're going to have to add something onto that 1 incher, my son. Oh, hey, Glenn McEnroe, welcome in. And also Tom Charlton, how you doing, guys? I know, Ezio would have taught. They're doing fantastic, though, aren't they? Matty Gwinnett says, imagine if Messi trained as hard as Ronaldo. I don't think you can discredit Messi's hard training and stuff. He's super dedicated as well. But I don't think anybody outdoes Ronaldo over the years in terms of just determination and training and constantly trying to strive and improve and get better, which is why he is one of the GOATs. And Messi's just a supernatural talent as well. But I think he still works very hard. FCG says, do you happen to have an extension? A friend of mine might need one. No, I don't have one, unfortunately, mate. Sorry, don't need one. Oh, no! Oh, no! Yes, clear it away. Get in there, my son. Saudi Arabia defending like lions. And the ball is now at the pitch. Oh, go on, my son. They're away on the counter. Go on, Ferris. Waste a bit of time, lad. Waste the time, Ferris. Waste the time, Ferris. His shin pads come out. Oh, great play by Ferris, mate. Ferris Bueller's day off over here, mate. Ferris Bueller's day off over here. He's fucking on one. Get in there, Ferris. Say Ferris. Very, very good bit of play by him there, wasting about half a minute. And just taking the ball out the pitch. Good stuff. Oh, nice, Tom Charlton. Oh, you're off work with the shits. Oh, no. Hope you feel better soon, bud. Do penis pumps work, Piggy says Madhouse? I don't know, to be honest with you, but honestly, I don't know. You'd rather not have Ronaldo or Messi at all? Tired of them both, says Must Play. You what? You what, says hardest worker ever, Matt Letitia. You are taking the piss. Matt Letitia was notorious for not giving an ass. Ferris Bueller says Mickey Kramer. One player from Argentina you need at United, says Nick Raffi. One player from Argentina. If I could take one player from Argentina that we need at United, one player, just one player, I guess it would be between Messi and Martinez, I suppose, as in Lautaro Martinez, the striker, because we do need a goal scorer. So it'll be between those two, I suppose. Yeah, Must Play says Lautaro. Mickey says Lautaro. Defo. $13 likes away from 100. Keep dropping the thumbs up, dudes. We're about to witness Saudi Arabia get a massive scalp here against Argentina in the World Cup. And fair play to them, they deserve it. Jay thinks Arsenal going to win the league. I can't see it happening, bud, to be honest. They're doing really well at the moment, but they'll bottle it. Nah, Di Maria can do one, Madhouse. Butcher is butchering. Oh, shit. Free kick given away here from Saudi Arabia. It's a free kick for Argentina. Let's see how much added time's coming on there. We've got 45 seconds until the end of the 90. Let's see what's going on. So free kick's going to be whipped in here. You take Ferris for the bant, says She-Wolf. Yeah, I know. I wonder how much injury time you are. Steven Seagal, says Lucy Nicholas. What about him? Nathaniel Gabriel, welcome in, says Messi. Come on, Saudi. Come on, Saudi. Get in there, Abdullah Erwan. Let's be having you. All right, chip to the back stick for Argentina. Ball attack, but headed away well by Saudi Arabia again. I know, Thugger. Mad amounts of added time, bud. Mad amounts in this tournament. It's ridiculous. Birdhouse says 1 min. Saudis bought the ref. Totally disagree with you. I've got to be honest. For a start, the referee awarded what is considered a soft pen to Argentina. Argentina had the ball in the back of the net a good few times, which were all offside, and they were all offside. They showed the replays. And Saudi Arabia scored 2 fantastic goals. I don't know how you can really say that this is a fix at all. This ain't a fix at all. Argentina's just shit, mate. This isn't a fix. 8 minutes added time. Oh, my God. 8 minutes added time. Chance for Argentina. It's a fucking fix, mate. Oh, cleared off the line. Shot on goal. Cleared off the line for Saudi Arabia. Al-Amri clears it away.
Get in there, my son.
A yellow card for the goalkeeper protesting. He's giving the evil eyes to the referee. Look at him. Look at him. That's hilarious. Mate, that Saudi keeper ready to fucking stomp a model in that referee. His teammates had to push him away. He's just giving the fucking evils, like the death stare at the ref. Walking back, the teammates are pushing it back. He's death staring the ref the whole time. Mate, fair play, this keeper means business. There's an offside in there, man. They're offside. Alois protesting with a shit ref. What a header off the line, by the way, from the player at the back there for Saudi Arabia. Al-Amri. Al-Amri, what a header off the line. Incredible. Yeah, that's right, Super Slices. That was a clear foul. Ref should have blown. Keeper's right. Keeper is right. And he's got a yellow card. Keeper's absolutely right. But, still got a yellow card for his trouble. He's giving the proper death stare to the ref. Fair play to him. Thank you there, Kamal Hassan, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome aboard, Kamal. Thank you for joining us, mate. Refereeing's been awful so far in this tournament. Chance for Saudi Arabia, fed down the right. And they've won the corner. Get in. What the fuck? Yeah, corner. Mate, just time waste to shit now. Big time. Just time waste. Big Dog Batchy getting those red panties in there. Some raw emojis. Can't believe how good Saudi Arabia have played in this second half. It's been incredible. They're actually really, really impressive, aren't they? But considering, you know, they're not a high-ranked team or anything, they are really, really fighting really hard for this win. It's amazing. This would be an amazing result if they can do it. It really would be. Go on, yes, boys, go on, time waste. What are you doing, ref? Offside, oh, fuck off. Messi brings it forward into now Saudi's half down the right. Messi's messed up. You shit, Lionel. You shit, Lionel. He's giving the ball away. No nonsense defending there from Saudi as well. Coming in there, taking it off of him. Messi's having a mare, son. He's having a mare. He's finished. Vadu's Cruz says, of course, 8 minutes, Piggy. If Messi and Argentina walk out too early, imagine how shitty the revenue would be because Messi fanboy turn off the TV and don't. Yeah, you're probably right, but they've got 4 minutes left. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit longer than that as well. But yeah, good shout, Vadu's Crew. 4 minutes left for a historic victory. Even the draw is an amazing result, but let's hope that they get the win. It's only 27 degrees here in Malaysia, says Tusiat Jack. Fair play, it's like 11 degrees where I am. Oh, yes, Keeps comes out, makes a block. Referee says play on. What the fuck's going on here? Messi. He's been challenged. Great defending again by Saudi Arabia. Great defending. That's fantastic. Messi, mate, referee, I think that was a foul personally. I think the Saudis should be protesting. There's a Saudi player who's fouled hard there by an Argentina player, I think. Oh shit, Alois is calling for his teammate. He's been knocked out, I think. Or that's what they're saying. They're calling for some assistance. Oh, nasty! Oh, the keeper's come out of his knee up high and he's hit his own player in the face, mate. It's not a foul by Argentina. His keeper's full-on flying kneed him in the face, mate. That's a broken jaw right there and a knockout. Straight up. That was seriously a monster connection. The goalkeeper's got his head in hand, sat on the floor like this. He knows he's just really hurt his teammate there, mate. He knows he's really hurt him because that was a full-on flying knee right to the face, sprinting knee right to the chops. The guy's coming the other way. He's going the other way. He's connected full-on with the kneecap right to his jaw. And he's out cold. That is a real nasty looking incident there, guys. Keeper's absolutely distraught. Yeah, look at him. He knows he's fucking knocked his teammate out cold there, man. Keeper should get a red. Well, I guess it's dangerous play, but it's on his own player. So you can't send him, can you? Goalkeeper's absolutely distraught, mate. Yeah, that was a terrible collision, man. Really looked like a hard impact on the face. Full on, like, that was like some George Masvidal versus Ben Askren type shit right there, guys. Literally. Definitely not deliberate. I mean, when I was a goalkeeper playing youth football, I was always taught to lead with the knee. Because if anybody's coming in with against you, you know, you don't want to expose your midriff while they're coming in with an elbow or something. So always, I would jump up. When I jump up for a ball, I'd always jump up with one knee out. Always. Always. So I think that's just what goalkeepers like to do. Yes, indeed, FCG. Well, I was when I was younger. Anyway, I haven't played it for years. Better hit than Deontay Wilder, says Madhouse. What's happened, AFK? So there's been an awful collision between a Saudi defender and a Saudi goalkeeper who's just completely kneed him in the face accidentally, and it's a really horrendous connection. Very, very bad. So they're getting treatment for him now, but he's being stretched off. He was knocked out cold, man. I reckon he's got a broken jaw with that connection, to be fair. It's a tough one. Egon says, hey, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Egon Spengler, welcome aboard, lad. All doing good in here, man. Hey, we're 4 likes off of 100, guys. You know what to do. Who's going to be the 100th liker? Let us know in the chat. It is awful, Matty Gwinnett. Yeah, very bad. 20 minutes extra time. They're going to add a lot of extra time on for this, aren't they, Madhouse? Yeah, that's a big concern. Because I think this happened with 4 minutes left of normal time. Of stoppage time with about 4 minutes left. And now it's already just got to the end of the plus 8 minutes stoppage time. I think we're going to have at least another 5 minutes here now after this. Substitution being ready for Saudi Arabia, then Albarak's going to come on for him. Yeah, really hope he's okay. That was nasty, man. Hey, Dante says, had an acca for the group stage. About 12 teams had Argentina to beat these. FML. Oh, I feel you, Dante. I bet this has ruined a shitload of people's accas, man. I can't imagine anybody in their right mind putting a bet on Saudi Arabia to beat Argentina for this game. Crazy, eh? I bet whoever did is loving this, though. Whoever did's loving this big time. Big upset this. How's it going, Dante? Hey, Manny Stouflaki, welcome in as well. He says, just woke up, it's 4 a.m. What's going on, mate? Argentina are in the mud, Manny Stouflaki. That's what's going on. Saudi Arabia have had a brilliant second half. They're playing unbelievable. They scored a couple of great goals. They're defending like absolute lions. And Argentina look like a bunch of disjointed, disorganized melts, bud. It's actually fantastic. And also, the penalty that they scored was, realistically, not a pen, if you ask me. So it should be 2-0 to Saudi. So Saudi Arabia are doing a good old job of it, man. Do they have streakers in Qatar? I don't think so, you are. I think you go to prison if you do that over there, man. 14-1 Saudi was to win, says it's too relentless. Unbelievable. Corner from Acuna for Argentina. You're 7-0 down the shit. I thought 5-0 to Argentina as well at the start. Nice, Dante. Football and work, mate. Living the dream. Dante, much love, bro. Sounds good. Yep, are you going to be trying to watch all the World Cup games then? Or as many as you can? Thugger says, now you could say 8 minutes would be about right, says Thugger. Yeah, that's it. Corner in for Argentina then. So we're approaching 100 minutes on the game, on the clock now, which means we've had 10 minutes added time. There's 8 minutes added on, but we've had... Oh, what a save by the keeper! Oh, Julian Alvarez with the header. What a save. This keeper's had a stunning game. Stunning goalkeeper performance from Alois today. Look at that. Lovely dive as well. I mean... It's just pure poetry. I really think he's been a good difference maker for them. Yeah, I'll probably give him my man of the match, but it's hard to say who's man of the match because they've just been amazing overall, like considering the low ranking of the nation and stuff in the world rankings. Everything. They're playing so good. To a man, every single man has played amazing for Saudi Arabia, considering the level of opposition. Yeah, you think goalkeeper man of the match says Lamonje? I think so too, but it's tough to say, but he has made a few brilliant saves. 3 in particular, really great saves. Saudi Arabia just wasting a bit of time. They've given it away, though. Argentina now have it again at the back for them. They're trying to move it forward. Blow the bloody whistle, ref. Blow the bloody whistle. Messi brings it forward for Argentina. Down the right they go. Di Maria now for them. Yes, and that's gone all the way through. It's going to be a goal kick to Saudi Arabia. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Come on, 11 minutes gone past the 90. Man of the match equals Ferris Bueller. Yeah, fair play to you, Mikeu. Saudi Arabia have been impressive, Egon, yeah. Matty Gwinnett says, I'm hoping it's Alessandro Martinez header late equalizer to hear what that done soonest would say about it, right? Yeah. David De Gea out. What's his name in? Says Matt House. Argentina have been toothless all game. Saudi Arabia deserve the win. They really do. They really do. They just haven't played a good game. Like, they've had the ball in the back of the net a bunch of times, but just making ill-timed runs and stuff like that. They just haven't really looked very flowy at the moment, Argentina. They really have had a poor show. This is terrible performance by Argentina, actually. Terrible. I mean, it's a great performance by Saudi Arabia, but you have got, in order to get this Saudi win today, you've got one of the best possible Saudi teams in terms of their belief and their unity and their organisation turning up. You've also got one of the worst Argentina teams, so it's a combination. This is terrible from Argentina's point of view. Throw in then for Saudi. They just need to waste this clock down as much as they can. Hoofed out the back of the pitch. Come on, ref. Blow the fucking whistle. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. We're 102 minutes on the clock now. 30 seconds over. There was only 4 minutes needed to be added extra than that for the injury. Only 4 minutes. Come on. Ridiculous. 5 more was allocated. Right, well, they got fucking 15 seconds left then. Come on, they got 15 seconds left then. Argentina with one last attack. They put it in the danger zone. It's cleared away by Saudi Arabia. Really well dealt with and cleared out the pitch. Blow the whistle, ref. You got to blow the whistle now, ref. 5 minutes have gone past the +8. That's 30 minutes at a time. He's not blowing the whistle. This is a fucking joke. Blow the fucking whistle, ref. Oh, come on. They're just letting Argentina have chance after chance after chance now. Acuna down the left for Argentina. Ball into the danger zone. Argentina still trying. Saudi Arabia head that ball away. This is a disgrace, man. This is a disgrace. What the fuck's going on? Blow the whistle. Saudi Arabia are just still defending beastly. Argentina cannot get a breakthrough, but the longer it goes on, the chance after chance that they get. Messi's fucked up and giving the ball away. Oh yes, Saudi Arabia clear out the pitch. That's got to be now. Got to be the final whistle. Back to the keeper. What the fuck's this referee doing? He's still letting them go. This is a joke. It's a farce, man. It's just this. What's he doing? Yes, there's the final whistle. Get it there, my son. Come on, let's go. Saudi Arabia have actually beaten Argentina, guys. They've done it! It's a monumental, huge, historical win in the World Cup for Saudi Arabia against a great team in Argentina. It's a massive loss and a big kick in the hairy beanbags for the Argentinians, though. Get in there, you handsome bastards. And that's it, they've been done. They've been done, guys. Messi in the fucking mud. They've been done, guys. They've been done. And there you go. It's an absolutely fucking fantastic win for Saudi Arabia, who've caused a massive upset against Argentina here. Just cannot believe what I'm seeing. Messi's in the mud, everybody. Messi who, Tad Bakes? Messi's in the fucking mud. I know, Manny Slouflaki, you love to see things like this. What a massive upset. Get in there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sin Games, how you doing? He says, game over. GG's. Come on. Ark says, a pig cheering for Saudi Arabia. Never thought I'd see it. I'm not really, in terms of like human rights and shit like that, Saudis, I'm not really interested in Saudi winning. However, from the point of view of get in there, have some of that Argentina, it's fucking awesome. Come on, Saudi Arabia, let's go. Let's go, my son. Argentina have lost. They've lost, my friends. And Saudi Arabia have done the business. Stick that up your jumper, Lionel Messi, eh? You know, all these Messi fanboys, sit down. He's only scored today because of a false penalty as well. Look at these Saudi Arabia players go to celebrate in front of their fans. This is what the World Cup's all about, man. Look at that. Absolutely sensational performance from those Saudi Arabia players, though. That second half was just magic from them. Couple of brilliant goals, and the defending from them, the organisation, the heart from them. That was pretty impressive. I am super impressed by Saudi Arabia. and equally as unimpressed by Argentina. Get in. Yeah, totally stunned the crowd there, Sean Netterton, man. Saudi Arabia were well drilled. Yeah, Madhouse says this is what the World Cup's all about. I'll be there for you, says you what? That Spurs player at the back is shit, says MVP Hardball. Thanks, Argentina out in this group, my prediction. Go on, Lamont J. You love seeing Di Maria lose. Me too, slap you, silly. What a start, says Tad Bakes. Love it. Superstar says, this is what we love about the World Cup. Saudi Arabia were in total control for 90 minutes. They really were, yeah. They really were. Well, I mean, I don't know about the first 20 minutes of the game because obviously Argentina had a lot of chances, like offside chances, though, which are not real chances. They were offside. But you're right. Yeah, as the game went on, they just controlled the game. I'm like, that's so surprising. Argentina was so gashed, says just some bloke. Oh, that knee to the jaw was awful, Sin Games. Yeah, I hope he's okay, actually. Egon says, refs treating all these games like they're at the last game of the champs with the amount of time added on. Do I feel bad for your Man United defender? No, not at all, Fat Chinese Gamer, mate. It's more the manager's fault for not starting him from the start. Martinez come on later. It's not really his fault. He didn't concede. It was the previous defenders. So I think that's probably shown the manager to start Martinez next game because Martinez did well when he came on. But I think probably now the manager's going to play Martinez in the next game. 130 minutes more, like says you are. Yeah, Nayfella Nazi says, we are finally Saudi Arabia next round. A fair play to you, my son. Saudi hurrah, says Stakelin. Absolutely amazing. Shahid Hussein says, Saudi who? They've done amazing, though. 5 a.m. start. Ruddy can't game. What's going on, you legend? Messi in the mud. Yes, mate. To be honest, the honest time is good. Teams will stop wasting time. I guess you're right, Sin Games. Yeah, I guess you're right, bud. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Fitness Balance says, GG's. Thank you, Bird, there. Fitness Balance. Thank you, Egon Spengler. Look at these Saudi fans absolutely partying, loving it, mate. They couldn't be more happy. Fair play to them. What a performance by their lads. That was mad. Nobody can accuse that of being a fixed game either. The quality of the goals they scored, the 2 goals were very nice. And also, they gave Argentina a bullshit pen. So nobody can say that's a fix or anything. Definitely a great win for Saudi Arabia. Egon Spengler says, GG's. Best game of the tournament. Definitely Mikhail. That's a really fun one. Really fun one. Nothing like FIFA to change the clock to the biggest event, says Timothy Robert. I know they just do it last minute, all these things. Sick of time wasting like the Spanish teams do whenever we play them, says Superstar. Captain Charisma says, did you know that the Earth is not a spinning sphere? There is evidence which proves Earth is flat and stationary. Captain Charisma, wow. Neil Zolson says, bye-bye Messi. Pablo says, Messi, shut the bed, shut the bed, shut the bed. Neymar can roll around as long as he likes, says Madhouse. Poland versus Mexico will be good, Ruddy. Yeah, man, looking forward to that one. Superstar getting their Sin Games. Skinned them, didn't they, Matty Gwynner? A Bucky Badass says Saudi winning the group. Hey, although you want a Messi to win, at least Mexico gets a chance. Joe Boy, thank you, Joe Boy. Dean M as well says, gosh, I hope England face Argentina instead of Saudi Arabia. Oh, guys, we're going to wrap this stream up here. I'm going to have to end it because I've got to get some grub in before the next stream. The next stream starts in 40 minutes. Back in a minute, back in 40 minutes, guys. Watch along for the Denmark-Tunisia game. Here it is right here. I'll pin it to the top. Guys, go and check it. Go and smash a like on that stream over there. Smash a like on this one before you go. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Click the bell icon for notifications. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch at Flying Pig United. Check out the website, flyingpigunited.com as well. And get in there raw. In about 40 minutes' time, we'll be back with another watch along. Thanks for watching, guys. I've got to end it there. Stay classy. Get in there, Saudi Arabia. Argentina in the mud. Messi in the mud. Things you love to see. Di Maria crying his eyes out. You love to see it. See you in a bit, guys. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. See you in 40 minutes. Back for the Denmark game. Make sure you come back and watch us if you're around and get yourself involved and watch the game with us, guys. See you soon.